isn't, so we're good. Because we're now live. If anyone else starts popping in, it should be good.
Yay!
We're here. Everyone watching, thank you for joining and tuning in and for your patience. I know I said it 5 minutes early. That's the situation. Anyway, let's kind of get into the situation here. Because obviously there's a lot of people here on screen for everyone watching. And it's a very exciting situation because I think this may be the first time that at least the majority of us Riordanverse podcasters have been on one call together. So it is very exciting. But again, there are a lot of us. So before we kind of get into the main thing that this is about, let's do a small introduction for everyone. Don't need one for me because I'm infamous. And also, if you know my channel, you've probably already gotten sick of me anyway. So we'll move on to someone else. So Owen, introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, it's Owen from Through the Mist. That one, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice, short, simple, sweet, love it. Brayden.
Hi, I'm Brayden. I'm 1/3 of Return to Camp Half-Blood. Ava and Neve aren't on the call, but they might pop into the chat at some point. So, yeah. Yes.
Molly.
Hello, I'm Molly from Fatal Flaw. My favorite color is blue. I'm a Cancer. And those are the most important things about me.
Love it, love it. Erica.
I'm sorry, is somebody waiting to come into the video call?
Wait.
Or is Diego just trolling our comments? I can't
No. I was going to do that as an exciting reveal, but you've ruined it now, Erica, so thank you so much.
Diego can take my spot. He's more important than
no. They can get in. They can get in. It's fine. It's more, I was going to do a surprise reveal of when all of you have introduced yourself. I was going to let them join for a surprise for everyone. But the surprise has been ruined. Thank you, Erica.
Well, I'm Erica, and I'm from Seaweed Brain. Carter may or may not join. We can only have so many people on the stream. Carter also has been stricken with Miss Omicron. So when Carter gets here, we'll see what state Carter is in. But yeah, happy to be here. Carter's fine.
Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie. I run the Jam Snack Bar with my sister Jo, who is at work right now, so she can't come. But yeah, we're on Cane Chronicles right now, so we're having a lot of fun with that. But yeah.
Awesome. Cool. And Samuel.
Yeah, I'm Samuel. I'm from the Half-Blood Report. We're on a bit of a hiatus, but we'll be back any day now. And do I have to? I think those were the things, right?
Those are pretty much the things. Like, you guys are basically famous anyway, so I think that's all you need. Like, you've spoken to Rick Riordan. I think that's all the things that's like necessary for people to know. Robert.
Hi. Wait, who am I? All right. So I'm half of. Hi, my name is Robert. There we go. I should start with that. I'm half of Into the Riordanverse, which had its surprise holidays episode today. Hooray. And also I am the damn meme page. I make the memes for pretty much everyone in this call.
What? And Darian.
Hi everyone, I'm Darian. I am also half of a podcast, though my little thing only says podcast to Poseidon's name because my co-host and brother DJ is supposed to be here. And he will be here. And for that state of being I'm existing in, I'm drinking mulled wine. But if you were a child, this is just spicy juice. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, kids. We're just drinking which is the drinkable one? Ambrosia, right?
Ambrosia. Yeah. Oh no, that's nectar.
No, it's nectar.
Oh my god.
Ambrosia is like the little like yellow squares you could eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell
it's
we're
like
going to do
a green
well at
Jello
trivia.
thing with like fruit.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, before we kind of go into it, here is a very surprise return of a guest that Erica spoiled, so it's not a surprise now.
No one is going to see this coming.
Ooh, Erica.
But to join the final lineup, or possible final, we'll have more people dropping at some point, but the lineup is a very special hyperactive child, Diego. Diego,
Yeah,
you
you're
Diego,
right.
who absolutely cannot have this spicy
It's
juice.
called playing
Alright,
favorites.
I don't
It's
care. I
called
don't think I get the
Half-Blood
spicy
Reports
juice.
Are the most important people in this call.
Well, I gotta get my little name thing together. I didn't come prepared.
When
Hey,
Diego's voice is so much lower than it was the last time you heard
no,
it.
I'm sorry. I
I was
haven't
gonna say.
been on like podcasting for a little bit.
Oh my god!
It's been a minute.
Diego's growing up. This is the highlight of my year.
Diego is all grown.
I think I'm taller than like most of you.
That hurts my
Unless
feelings.
you're,
That is a lie. That is a lie.
My guy, unless you're 6 feet tall, then I'm afraid
Yeah, Samuel, please confirm.
Almost definitely.
No, I am the other half of the Half-Blood Report, and it's been a minute since we've been like doing things, but we'll get back to it. We promise. As soon as Samuel gets done with his stuff and I get done with my stuff, and there's episodes that have been recorded. It's just Samuel needs to get it done. So blame it on him.
Diego, I know you're a child, but I gotta tell you, as you get older, that stuff that needs to get done never actually gets done, my friend.
I fully agree with you.
Oh my
It'll
god.
stop
And I
it
also-
Half-Blood
now.
Report when they graduate from college.
Oh
Molly.
I also forgot to mention Maddie. I didn't know we were introducing our co-hosts, our absent co-hosts as well. But Maddie's in the chat. She's my co-host
Yeah.
in Fatal Flaw, and I
There
miss
we
her very
go.
much.
There's Maddie. It's all my favorite PGO podcasters.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, that's-
Oh yeah, you guys are. You don't. You guys
I
don't.
love that thing.
Just me.
That's so good. It makes us look so professional and real.
Oh
if
yeah.
we're calling out our co-hosts, to my co-host Hal,
See, Maddie, I'm
Nice.
nicer.
Be grateful, Maddie. As someone who is also on a podcast with Robert, the chaos is real. Erica and Damien can back me up.
hey,
Did you
I
call me
totally
Damien?
forgot about that.
Damien, oh my god, I've done it
We've
again.
done it again.
Darian,
Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
sorry.
I-
It's
all-
okay.
Damien would
midnight.
100% be my like evil twin brother.
Yes.
Unlike DJ, who's my good not twin brother.
Oh my god, this is. Oh my god, hold on. Sorry, I've just seen someone I know in the comments as well. Hi, Emily.
Everyone wave to Emily.
And we've got Maddie calling Molly out. I had to beg for Molly to mention me.
Listen, I said hi to her, but it turned out I was muted. I'm an old lady. I did not do school on Zoom like all you youngins. I didn't know that I was muted. I'm sorry.
Or Zoom school veterans. Hopefully we don't go back, but we're not going to discuss that during this live stream.
So
Oh,
that is not what this is about. This is about something
No.
very
Yeah. We're not going to discuss the possibility I'm not going to school tomorrow.
It's okay. The only reason I have to go to work tomorrow is if I don't get my holiday pay.
Damn capitalism. But speaking of capitalism, actually that's not a good segue. Oh my god. Hold on.
Has returned.
Did
to
you
Camp
just
Half-Blood
quote
taught you
Return to
nothing?
Camp Half-Blood?
Speaking of capitalism,
Capitalism.
I should probably put this on the Instas, the social medias.
I
Oh, yeah.
texted you to
Thousands
do
of
it.
followers.
You texted me 2 hours ago. I know I should get on it.
Come on,
I'm
Dave.
on it. I'm on it right
4
now.
hours ago.
On it, like a
So-
dog on it.
As you can see, everyone, Riordanverse podcasters are chaos incarnate. That is, it's a job requirement.
We are professionals.
But
I
we are
don't know what you're on
bringing
about.
we are bringing that chaos for a very good cause today, because this live stream of us watching, roasting, and somewhat enjoying the Lightning Thief movie is to help raise money for the Red Nation. And so we're going to be doing that. We're going to be hopefully, announcing where you can do that. There is a pinned comment for everyone who is watching, where you can go to the link to donate to the Red Nation there. And yeah, it's for a good cause. It is for Native Americans and to raise money for their foundations and for liberation and all these incredibly important things, especially with the stuff that is going on with the communities in the US at the moment. It is something that we as a group are really glad to be supporting, and we hope everyone who is watching, who is legally allowed to. Do not donate money that is not yours, and do not donate money if you are a
Please.
child.
Please ask
Yes.
the Bill parents' permission first. And
Yes.
mine.
Hey
Yes.
everyone, pose for a selfie. Can we get okay?
There we
Okay.
go.
If I may jump in real quick. So on the note of donating, it's cool with y'all. I'd like to kick that off because every month on Podcast of Poseidon, we donate $1 for every patron we have over on Patreon to some organization that's working to create a net positive in the world. So we currently have 8 patrons. So we're going to donate an additional $20 out of pocket, making our donation $28 to the Red Nation, which is super easy to do. You go to their website. Like I said, we got it pinned. You hit support. You can choose to be a patron or support them just via PayPal, which is what I'm doing right now. And it's really, I like it when it's easy to give someone money. So there.
Woohoo! Thanks, Darian.
Oh yeah. Also, I want to shout out my friend Tim from Standby Line Podcast, who just dropped in our comments. Tim, who is also one of the God tier level patrons of Podcast of Poseidon. So Tim, also thank you for helping make this donation possible.
Awesome. And we're going to be doing that throughout. So for anyone who is in the comments, if you have donated, comment that below and we will pop that up on the screen. If we are watching, we'll kind of do it in a small little break here and there, or I'll pop on to the screen and announce that someone has noted that they have made a donation, just so you can get a shout out on the stream. But we're going to be doing both the watching of the movie and also a Percy Jackson trivia at the end after we've done that, whether it be related to the film or just, general Percy Jackson content. That is to be decided. Like I said, chaos incarnate, but that is how we roll. So yeah, we're all going to be doing this is how we do.
Yo, can everybody get a picture for the stories?
Oh yeah.
How
This is the thing we all do, people.
Do I gotta tilt it forwards? I'm not sure how this thing works. I think I just press this button. All right.
Just press a button.
Live.
There we go. Oh god, I did not know if it finished. So
The amount of people who defaulted to the peace sign.
Peace and love.
Because we're cute and non-threatening.
You people who don't wear glasses you don't understand what I'm going through right now. There is no way to not get a glare.
Get contacts.
I kind of just committed to not seeing what's happening.
Logan Lerman is in this movie, and there is no chance that I will be seeing any less of him than I need to.
Facts.
Okay.
But Molly.
Yeah. What?
No glare.
What? How did you do that?
Magic.
Is it a specific kind of no glare glasses? I can just it like this.
Nah, look, I don't got any glare. It's just kind of like
you and fan, Molly. It's just you and fan.
Yeah,
it's just us two.
Yeah.
Do you have blue light?
I'm just cool because.
Oh yeah, I got some of them fancy glasses.
I also got this light blaring on me, so it's taking away most of the light. If I look at the light, there's a glare.
I'll work on it.
A fascinating history of glasses.
Thank you for the advice and the pity. I appreciate it, everybody.
So good.
Gang, I love this. I love you all. This is super fun. I will have to leave in about 40 minutes because this is I'm at my grandmother's house and we're gonna do some Yuletide cheer with my other siblings. So we need to get this movie started so I can start dunking on it before I gotta hang out with my family.
Woo!
Hey.
All right.
Hey. All right, let's get to it.
People who are watch at your own. The only way you're doing it. The legal way is Disney Plus. The cool way is anywhere else.
I would like to say that you should use Disney
You should
Plus.
use Disney Plus for sure. Definitely use Disney Plus.
Yeah, don't get me in trouble.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, because we don't know the ship, but Diego and Samuel definitely have lines at Disney.
Hang on.
Y'all can't
There's
get us
something
in
going
trouble
on that
for
we're
this.
not.
Please,
we are absolutely not aware of something going on here. There's some kind of subtext, and I know
So
you
please don't
can't
get us
tell
in
me if
trouble.
you were cast.
Big things coming, right, guys?
Not a lot going on at the moment.
Here, let's
Okay,
stop-
Percy.
Let's
it's
stop
fine.
bullying the children. Let's stop bullying the children.
Yeah, let's not.
Owen
Diego
and
was
I.
Percy and Samuel was Annabeth.
I can't say the F word. I can't bully the children. Why am I even here?
All right, so Owen and I have been the designated Disney Plus group watch people. Are we all in a Disney Plus group watch and/or watching it somehow, some way else?
Like on the TV. Freedom.
Yeah. All right. We encourage those who are on the stream right now to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we're putting the timer on the big screen as well for anyone who wants to time everything with us alongside it. It is on big screen, so we're all very small on the screen, and you're just going to be watching this giant countdown. But hopefully that will help everyone be able to watch what's occurring.
Celebrating 75 years. Wow.
I was gonna say.
I like how they take out Fox from the title on other movies and it's just Century.
Dune.
Is
Wrong
it good?
movie, guys.
Spicy.
Honestly, I wish we were watching Dune right now instead, but
No, I would
boy.
much rather watch this than Dune.
I
we're gonna
do
fight,
like.
Brayden.
I can't say
Really?
that joke.
It was so long. It was so long.
Brayden, we need to have
Fox
a
2000
conversation.
Pictures
We
presents.
do.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'd be rather watching Spider-Man, but here I am.
Oh
But we do
god.
need to shout out 1492 Entertainment because that's wrong and bad. Nuh-uh.
It is wrong and bad, but it's a Chris Columbus film, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Change your name, probably.
Go by Topher, obviously.
Facts.
Oh man, I got it to work.
Is that Coney Island? I keep forgetting where that is. And then that's supposed to be Coney Island, right?
Yeah, why? Yeah, Coney Island, that major set of the books?
My guy, Poseidon, coming out of the sea, is going to walk all the way from Coney Island to Manhattan, to Midtown Manhattan.
Immediately no. Immediately, why is he in this outfit? Where's the Aloha shirt?
I do like the
Also,
fisherman
just-
though. That's funny.
Yeah, the fisherman situation is funny. The whole
Watch
thing
one
I'm
with
just
the
kind of
sight.
like, wasn't that whole thing is like humans cannot know they exist, and then there's
Here-
this giant man.
My headcanon is that fisherman was secretly a demigod.
I mean, he
Yeah,
sees him, doesn't
yeah.
he?
I'd be down for that.
Behold,
Shout out to
oh,
Owen from Grey's Anatomy.
And then this outfit.
yeah.
Why
He
this
looks-
outfit?
He looks like distinguished. I don't know.
He looks like Eddie
I'll
Rock
say-
if he got cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
you know
Yeah.
Not the resolute sigh.
I was, I would say this is definitely the only time that I'm like, oh, whoever said Owen from Grey's Anatomy, I was like, yeah, the only time that I would ever like Owen is in this role because Owen sucks. Not our
Hey.
Owen, Owen Grey's Anatomy. Not you.
Because obviously they would meet on the viewing deck of the Empire State Building and not, you know, the
Olympus.
fucking
Well, you can't curse.
Olympus.
Whoa.
You just ruined
It's
Diego's
calm down,
life.
everybody.
Why have Zeus and
I'm sorry,
Poseidon not
Fran.
seen each other for so many years?
Is that Sean Bean?
A thunderclouds.
Yes, it is.
What?
That is Ned Stark himself.
Wow, Ned Stark is your pool. I'm over here in Lord of the Rings town, but fine.
I was thinking
Fair
National
enough.
Treasure, but okay.
That one was the out there choice
Tag
Wait,
yourself.
why are there two American flags? I don't.
because
They
they're
go
in
to
America.
America, they have
USA.
American flags everywhere, don't they?
USA.
They're very American.
America.
God, I hate this scene.
I don't.
If you
One
touch
thing
him.
I never got about it is that like, why did thunder and like lightning like crack when he grabbed him? I'm like, he's Poseidon. Like, thunder has nothing to do with him.
Nah,
Well-
Zeus just pooped his pants as well.
Starts it off with an ultimatum. Okay.
14 days, my
Hey,
guy.
the stakes are high.
He
It's
is
very
so
true.
aggressive.
We have set the stakes very high.
What is that to?
The
Why-
screenwriters definitely read a
Right.
book on writing exposition.
They're just like, hey, what if we explode this
Also,
one?
why are those pants like so baggy?
Yeah,
Why
no,
else
my
does he
God.
wear his jacket
2011
properly?
or whatever.
It's very of the time period.
Oh, look at this.
Where's
Look at this great
the
CGI.
where's the lift? That's what I want to know.
You have
Diego
to
was
remember,
alive
like
in
in
2011.
2011, Diego was 5 or something.
Shut up! Stop!
Wait, that's
2011.
No, that's
2011.
crazy.
I was 14 in 2011. I don't want to.
Guys,
Guys,
everyone shut up.
that
Logan
logo
Lerman. It's
slaps.
Logan Lerman.
Hi,
Shut
everybody.
up.
Also, DJ is here now.
Woo. Hi, DJ.
Hi, DJ.
Hi, Logan Lerman.
Now
My
Logan
man.
This photo was the lock screen on my phone for many years.
We get it.
Of course it was.
Erica,
You're-
sometimes I think you're cooler than me, and then you say something.
This is a period piece. Alex
is a
McCulley, you are correct. This is a period
Who
piece.
played Zeus in this movie? Or sorry, Sean Bean.
Oh my god, I forgot about Rosario Dawson.
Johnny
I
English.
cannot wait to watch this movie.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun if this shot was like for 7 minutes?
They just keep
I'm
rolling.
into
They're
that.
like, wow, what a
Actually,
great
yes, because
method
this is a
actor.
fantastic shot,
Yeah.
and I'm happy to witness it as we are rolling the credits.
Yeah.
Did you ever do
Also,
this? It's
he's
good.
holding
I
his
did
breath
this loads
for
this
so
week.
long.
Imagine he got stuck, and they're like, no, keep rolling, keep rolling. He's a really good method actor. Meanwhile, Logan Lerman's just drowning.
Well, that got dark.
Didn't that almost happen to Neil Patrick Harris on the set of How I Met Your Mother?
Oh,
Probably.
Also happened to Ida Fisher in
Now you see
Me.
it.
Oh, I don't like that. That's actually what I was thinking of, actually, is that one.
That's a good scene.
Here comes the hair flip.
Grover! Love of my
I
life.
just like being in water for 9 minutes straight.
And be real.
Yeah.
Before this movie, I did not think Grover would be African American.
I mean, he's not described as such in the
He's
books,
not, but he's not described as like anything
I mean, they're very-
specific, right? And
Yeah.
so it's like
He's
I'm like,
just having
he's a
curly
ginger
hair.
kid.
White people are default.
Yeah, well,
So-
like specifically, he's a ginger kid. That's how I imagined it.
Yeah.
And then it's like this movie came along, and now I'm like, no, that's Grover.
I like it. Yeah, this actor does a really good job.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Well,
It's just a
brunette
script.
Annabeth is where we draw the line.
Why?
We'll get there.
You know, I don't know what it is with Hollywood being like high schoolers just fight in the background while you're watching. Like, that was in my high school, and I live in New York.
Mm-mm.
That was my high school, and I'm from the UK. In
This is also
Oxfordshire.
supposed to be a military school with like a bunch of delinquent kids.
Wait,
so-
why is she a Shakespeare substitute? That's
She's supposed to be a pre-algebra. The title of the first chapter is "I accidentally vaporized my pre-algebra
Maths.
teacher." Shut up, UK. We won the war 300 years ago.
Yeah, Fran and Owen.
Get fucked.
Davis!
And that is 2 F strikes on
Jesus
Podcast
Christ,
of
guys,
Poseidon.
calm down.
We're just going to be on mute for a while, gang.
That is definitely a New Yorker as hell. Yo, buddy, you can't park here. I've heard that so many times.
I did like their apartment in this. Like, I feel like they got the aesthetic of what the apartment looks like really well.
Did y'all not read Shakespeare in algebra class? I mean, I definitely read in algebra class. I just didn't read Shakespeare.
You weren't doing some light Othello reading when you're supposed to be doing your. I was trying to think of something pre-algebra related to think of,
Yeah, me
and
too.
I haven't done math in
Wait.
years, so I could not pull anything out.
Did he say my dyslexia is getting worse? Maybe because of the ADHD.
That's not how that
It's-
works.
That's such an info dump. It's like,
Wait a
hey, we've got to
second.
get in dyslexia and ADHD because that's a thing.
That's
Um,
that's not
guys,
how
we-
that works, though.
We need to take a
Right.
second for Catherine
Ah.
Keener.
The man himself.
She's
yeah.
great.
She is so good. Perfectly cast.
I think that we have been a little too cruel about the info dump because nobody I know with ADHD ever shuts up about having ADHD, including myself.
That is
So,
true.
I think it's good
Like being
writing.
queer, we never stop talking about it.
That's,
Right.
yeah.
I'm
And
straight
then I've got like
and-
double. I've got the ADHD and being
What's the
not
opposite
ADHD.
of?
I
I've
think-
got just oh my god.
The proportion of like queer people and queer people with ADHD on this live stream right now is so absurdly high.
Yeah.
And DJ, do you want? I took us off mute.
No,
Do you want to
you're fine.
contribute to the conversation about the ADHD?
ADHD just makes me really freaking tired.
Oh
all the
my god!
time.
Thank you. Okay.
Wait, guys, I don't know if anybody else has been rewatching all the Matrix movies for the new one that popped out this week, but the guy who plays Gabe in this movie is like one of the villains in the Matrix, which I never connected
right.
those dots. Shout out to Joe Pantoliano. Excellent actor.
Great
Man,
name.
it's such a shame that this movie was bad because there could have been 3 movies later where Percy and Nico would be standing on this fire escape talking about Nico's plan.
It's such a
Johnson,
shame
You
that
didn't
the
have to
second
say
movie was
that.
bad because they really thought they were going to make all of them.
Yeah.
And then they trapped Kronos at the end of it.
Spoilers, wow.
Wowzers. Why is
In fact,
there
DVD.
is a disability ramp at the Met,
A
isn't
little,
there?
a little less than a decade-old movie. I don't know if it's.
This
Yeah,
is
beside him.
unrelated to the
This movie.
I will like to say, I do like the fact that the statues do actually look like the actors who are playing the gods. That is actually
Yeah,
like
I-
the
that's a
statues
good
like are
touch.
very similar. That's a good
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah.
And the drawings on the Pithos jars.
Yeah. Like, so
Oh,
they
Where do
actually
you-
made
notice
all these
that.
sets.
Where do you think those statues are now? And where can I buy one?
Yeah, can I put one in my garden?
And can I dress him as
Which
Villain
one
from
would you
Grey's
get?
Anatomy?
Though? Like, which one would you want the most? That's the question.
Yes.
Zeus, yeah,
Yes.
me too. Mr. Bean.
I'll dress him with this one.
Oh my god. I'm surprised it's taking this long for anyone to say anything about Pierce Brosnan.
He's really just there.
I have no opinions about Pierce Brosnan.
Da, 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 da,
What?
da, 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 da.
He has no. Listen, I guess no one really cares about him until he becomes Chiron. Right now, he's just Mr. Brunner.
I really
Nah,
like
you
this
guys
scene.
better watch out. Next thing you know, he'll hop out and get you with a gun concealed in the bottom of his
Diego,
wheelchair.
Whoa, that is some violent nature, Diego.
I feel like that could be such a meme of like the lightning thief. The lightning thief if Chiron had a gun.
Oh my god.
I'll get right on it.
I do feel like, God, I have to say, this is one of my favorite scenes in the movie. I feel like this scene is super well done. The way that Logan Lerman has the headphones in and then takes them out and is like impertinent, but also like respectful to Mr. Brunner, sets up his character really well. And it's the most
Yeah.
identical to the book as far as dialogue.
All I'm
True.
saying is
And
that
also Logan Lerman is hot.
Logan Lerman,
Did you see
Logan-
that expression right there?
yeah, where she just like
He's like, all right, okay.
Logan Lerman would make a great Peter Parker. Change my mind.
Oh, I see it.
It's basically the same character.
Oh yeah. It's like Andrew Garfield, Peter Parker vibes. This
Yes. The best.
that actress's voice.
Isn't it Mrs. Dodds?
Creepy, scary monster, run.
I don't know. The subtitles do say miss.
Yeah.
So that was
Still
a choice.
terrifying. Like 5 years
Oh,
later,
What the frick?
scares the crap out of me.
Yeah.
This caused nightmares for many middle schoolers who enjoyed the books.
Here comes the iconic line.
Look at this flying golem looking dude.
Yeah, I gotta say I like the Hades designs better.
Release him. Drops him hard. That man should have broken many bones.
Oh, he's a demigod.
Yeah. I should be on
Yeah.
medication.
Yeah,
What?
Bruce, probably.
True.
Before the things. Didn't even
Chiron is the reason why
Or
so many
international
demigods have
real-
died. The man is incompetent.
This is the pen.
Period. Chiron slander only.
Chiron slander only.
Comes back for some reason.
Except Pierce Brosnan Chiron.
What's with this button?
It's the Met button, right?
Roman symbol for 1,000. I don't know.
Here it is.
Here we go. Iconic
go.
line time. Iconic line time.
pen, man.
This is a pen.
You can tell that we all are watching it at slightly different times.
Yeah.
Based on us all lip syncing it differently.
This is a pen.
That was a pen.
Oh, hold on. I'll just pop it up here so people.
Mr. Bruner, stop.
This is a pen should be your favorite line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To Regina Armendariz, I raise your Percy and Peter are the same character, and I would like to include Jake Peralta.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Jake Peralta, child of Hermes, I feel though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Most
Okay.
definitely. Also, there's no way that crutch move would ever work on like anyone.
I don't know. Have you ever been
So
hit?
you got hit on there, you wouldn't.
That was the
realize
slowest, most telegraphed thing I've seen in my life.
Have you ever been hit in the crotch slowly by a walker?
I'm gonna have to say no.
I have a brother-in-law, so make your assumptions from that.
Also, like, how come we missed the whole scene like on the beach at the cabin with like the like? I feel like there was a campfire at some point. It was like a whole
Yeah.
like special moment, and then
Oh,
we
you
just
mean
get
the
like
emotional heart of the movie.
yeah,
You mean character
Yeah.
development?
yeah. I mean like the good part of the
Let
movie.
that. The thing
It's
that makes us
also-
care really. Yeah. No. Go on.
But
That-
It's also
We
the
didn't have a time. We had to add more sex.
Ooh.
it is
No, the way that this movie
Teenagers.
tried, like
You're right. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Medusa.
Rick Riordan had to be like, please don't have my characters like do that, please.
And they said, "Who are you? And why should we care?"
By the way, Alex Macaulay, how dare you? I'm kind of disappointed they don't have Chiron gaslight him for the rest of the school year.
Erica, sorry, you were gonna say something. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm trying to listen to the dialogue because this is like they're talking about his dad, you know, and that's what we get when they're in Montauk at the cabin. We get like Percy's internal feelings about his dad, which was like is like my big complaint about this movie is that Percy doesn't open in the books by hating his dad. He's just kind of curious about it, and in this movie, he's so angsty and anti his dad.
The
They're all very anti their
So
parents.
did
That
the
was a
villager
cow.
just
That was a
throw
cow
us
flying from
out?
behind them to the front.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. So many
Anything.
people talking. Wait. So one person speak.
How did
Cows.
you oversee
There's
that?
lots of cows.
Grover's spidey sense went off.
I just want to shout out Maddie for being thirsty in the chat.
She's been thirsty a lot. I've noticed it.
So I wasn't alone in Annabeth being blonde and that being a problem.
We will get.
Because that was a problem for so many people. They
yeah.
I really feel like they had like an AI read the first book and tell them the key details without telling them like the actual like depth of the characters and the plot.
So you mean Wikipedia?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. I feel like the Wikipedia is a little more detailed than this movie is.
This movie doesn't follow the same plot. It has the same. There's this.
Not a
dude,
scratch, Gabe had said to me.
There are
No
one or
gate,
two
I'm off the
scratches.
hill. Come on, guys.
To be fair, I'll give them props. They actually did use a Camaro for the car.
Boink.
This is one thing I never got because it's shown in even with the books. It's shown that people are allowed in the camps if they're given permission. Why was
Yeah.
Sally never given permission?
Percy doesn't
Why?
know what
Yeah,
Grover
like
is.
Percy doesn't know that, but like Grover definitely should. Like Grover's just like not very good at
Well,
remembering
Grover's
what he's
supposed to
do.
be unconscious. So
Yeah.
That's
and in
true.
the books,
Yeah.
they don't get
07.
there
Can we have
yet.
some 07
They never actually reach the top of the hill.
Yeah, she's grabbed before the hill.
07 in the
Yeah.
chat for Sally.
One thing that I do love is this arch. I think we should keep that in the next adaptation.
I like the arch
Neat.
too.
Thank
The
you.
arch is good. I like how they show dyslexia in this film as well. Actually, like it's very realistic to how like your mind can like
That's
kind
supposed to
of
be
mess.
Thalia Street, you think?
Percy survives this without getting his ribs crushed in.
Okay, wait. So the massive monster can't pull the horn out, but Percy can.
Also, I
He's
much
hero.
preferred Percy ripping it off of the monster instead of ripping it out of the tree.
Yeah, it's more
And-
heroic.
I'm also
also no
just kind of
puff to death,
confused
like
as to
puff to
how
death.
something that big turns that quickly.
Puff to death.
Like,
He
That's a
twisted his
pretty,
head
like-
a little too hard and it snapped it right off.
Oh gosh.
My man's died instantly.
And not even to dust.
The
Where's the puff to
Minotaur,
dust?
this is his first monster. We have to grow, you know, we have to up the stakes. The Minotaur is big, but it's dumb, so it's easy for Percy to kill it as his first
Yeah.
monster battle.
It doesn't make sense though because Percy is small and dumb.
This is a fact. This
I
all
gotta
goes
say,
all
since we're-
all the books.
Mm-hmm. That never
Noodle
changes.
when you
Never
sleep.
changes.
I
You get-
gotta
you
say,
just
since
get
we're
smaller.
about to see camp,
You'll
what
be
do
a
we
little more
think
built.
about the camp aesthetic in this movie?
Hate it.
Disappointing.
Really?
I like it except for
Even
I
the
think
cabins.
it's obviously not
Hold on,
traditional.
Eric's talking.
I like it except for the cabins.
Cabins are the worst.
I went to summer camp. It doesn't look like a summer camp.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not a traditional summer camp, but I do like it for a magic summer camp.
All right, that's fair. Magic
Yeah.
summer camp.
I like
The only
it. I hope.
Oh, sorry, Samuel. Go on.
I was just saying, I like it. I hope they go for something different with the show. I would like.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm
less
sure they will.
woods.
It seems like Rick has a little more of a hand in the making.
I
of
just
it.
want them to do like actual cabins.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one.
Honestly,
The
the
one-
rest of the camp aesthetic is perfect. They just need like actual
You
cabins.
just needed the U.
Yeah. The one
I
thing that I
totally-
feel.
I
Oh,
totally
sorry.
agree with Chloe. Annabeth should have been the one away.
Wait, please have Grover explain to me how his horns would have made a difference. He was gonna headbutt it,
better,
like what?
So I think that was a weird touch because in the books he had his horns, but they were just super tiny.
Bitty bitty. That's why he wore the hat.
Abby in the chat made a really good
Rover
point.
I saw today. I don't know if I can find it again, but it was really good.
See, why would you shoot arrows over the path? Like, I get they're all special, but come on.
The way that
I know you have
no one
low safety
here.
power, but a bit more, please. Thank you.
Sorry, Owen. The way no one at this camp
no, 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 no,
is a child.
Grover
all
and
like
Percy were
30.
the ones behaving unsafe in that situation, not the
Yeah.
archers.
Yeah.
Why is the archery range in the path? Why is there a path?
Less
the
of
middle
it's in the
archery
path
range?
That's a
and
good
more
point, actually,
Grover and
yeah,
Percy
well,
should have been
that's
paying attention.
It's a bit
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
I will say though, right now, this is more of a training camp than a summer camp.
Yeah, it looks. Hi, what does this look like to you?
This
Get
is
more
a
of
military
camp,
regime camp.
I'm getting Camp Jupiter vibes.
Yeah.
I was
gonna say
Camp
Camp
Jupiter
Jupiter.
would be more grandeur and like you know,
I would
marble and columns.
Okay.
I
Oh,
would
and
pay.
from Maddie,
It's like way
No
too
camp
many
atmosphere.
and no Camp Half Blood shirts either.
Oh my god.
None
Well,
of the
I would-
shirts.
I would genuinely pay good money if I could change one. There's so many things I would change, but if I had to choose one, it would just be put everyone in a Camp Apple shirt, please.
It's like
It's the way
superhero
that-
movies. Oh, sorry, Erica, go on.
Go ahead, Darian. No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like superhero movies from like the late '90s, early 2000s, where you couldn't put the X-Men in their like colorful X-Men costumes because no one would take that seriously. So you obviously can't put these kids in the bright orange Camp Half-Blood shirts. We need people to take this magical fantasy story seriously.
Okay, but like, where
That's
is
like
like the usual summer
And
camp
defense
stuff?
of the
Because the way
X-Men,
it's
though,
described,
there's-
it's definitely described more like they're like sitting and like gossiping, not like killing each other.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Darian. Because the
Everyone
movie
sh-
took itself too
No, no, no.
seriously.
We're about to
This
see-
is a moment.
We're about to see the other one.
Wait.
No, everyone shush. It's a moment.
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
That block.
The number of times I've seen this scene gift on Tumblr.
It's the shake of the head.
I never noticed how bad the fighting choreography in this movie is until I
Yeah,
saw
no, that was I was
Yes.
about to point out like
That's
that
once upon a
sword
time
spin.
bad.
That
The
sword
long
spin was
pause.
awful.
No,
Like that
even
sword
that.
spin was
over
terrible.
here.
Not even the swordsman. It's the long pause between when Annabeth is like this and when the other guy
Oh my
shoots her
god,
sword.
the horses run disgustingly. That's not how horses run. How did I get a horsing run so wrong? Disgusting. Sorry.
That little hair flick.
The way the human half leans forward, really.
I hate it.
It's so weird. I hate no.
Have you seen how they film this?
Chiron was giving a Naruto run with his upper half while his body was stretching long.
Jinx.
Mikey's like, I'm sorry for hiding my true form. I'm like, I'm pretty sure if you showed your true form, like, that would have caused a lot, like, that would have been a real issue at school.
There's a lot that's just wrong with this movie.
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
Yeah.
They know he's the son of Poseidon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, there's
it.
that
Sort of
too.
reminds me of how Rick originally wanted to name the lightning thief
Not
the son of
Grover being
Poseidon.
thirsty.
and his students had to point out to him and be like, "That spoils the plot twist of the book. You shouldn't name it that."
Go get him, Grover.
Diego, that's 90% of Grover's personality in this.
I can't curse, but Diego can say that.
Wait,
I agree. I agree.
But okay, but Grover like mocking Percy for asking what someone's name is, and then this scene.
Yeah.
Grover has you know the saying "game respects game." He just thinks Percy has no game.
Yeah.
He's not.
No, Percy
Actually, he
has,
might
like,
be wrong.
Percy's got no
No, Percy's like Peter Parker, where all of the women inexplicably love him, even though he's supposed to be an awkward nerd.
So this is where the architecture bothers me, because this is not a cabin, this is a boathouse. So like, where does he sleep?
Yeah.
In the ocean, duh.
Patio
Where
with
does
a
he change? Like, you can't live
He's sleeping in
here.
that hammock right there.
It's not even.
Whoa! What happened to
They're
the whole
on the
claiming capture the flag thing?
Gone. All gone.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
What? That was like the
Necessary.
best scene.
There's still
Yeah.
the capture of flag, it's just that he heals himself with the water, and there's no like big
There's
excitement.
no claiming.
There's no like where like Chiron
There's-
kneels and then proclaims him like god of the
There's just-
sea or whatever.
There's just Alexander Daddario, Logan Lerman eye contact, like there is through the whole movie. Did you know they have
As
blue
there
eyes?
should
Have you
be.
seen them? Have you seen their bright blue eyes? Wow.
By the way, I don't know if anyone noticed that trident, the Chekhov trident, but you know.
The weird ass trident.
Oh, does the trident come back?
A trident
Yeah,
comes back.
A trident, yeah.
It's the hero shot.
Dang,
guys.
I've seen this
The
movie
hero
twice.
shot.
I've seen this movie, I think, once the first time, and I'm just like, nah, I don't need to see it again.
Wise.
And then I've never seen the second
I saw this movie when I was like 7. Like I
And you
have
just
no idea what's
Not
going
say
on.
anything else.
I hate you.
I saw it when I was like 9.
All right, DJ gets to talk to you. Actually, talk to Diego.
Like I was actually 6 when I saw this, so I don't know what's going on.
And this movie came out when we were in like single-digit ages. At least when I was. Not
I
you.
was a junior in high school, my dude.
Diego, we did an entire episode for your podcast about this movie.
Shh.
He said it. Everybody take a drink.
Everyone take a drink. Cheers.
Woo! I made
Wait, why are we drinking?
Because you just said the lightning thief.
Oh, hey, I get it.
No one told me that was gonna be a thing.
No, just drink some water.
finished my drink already.
I do want to point this out.
All right, I'm gonna go grab some spicy juice. I'll be back.
Stop that.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Go do it. Get fucked.
No.
Sorry.
I do want to point this out because it happened a few minutes ago. The biggest disrespect to the series that I really can't forgive, and there's a lot of them, is how quickly Percy just goes through, oh, my mom stayed with Gabe to protect me. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They don't even get to play hacky sack. Come on.
No. The whole thing is just, I don't understand their logic behind it, and this is the whole thing that always gets me. So Chris Columbus was the person who directed, I think, wrote in some cases, like the first first 2 Harry Potter films. Which are
He did
really
so
good
well at
adaptations.
that.
Yeah.
Did so well. And then you come to this, and he just did not care about the source material remotely.
Because
And it's so disappointing.
Directed it.
Oh, sorry, Erica.
No, Harry Potter and Percy Jackson are completely different. They do not have the same tone. They are not the same arc. They are different stories. Just because they're about children in magical settings doesn't mean that it's going to have the same. It's going to be the right job for the same director.
But on top of that, he didn't even direct it in a similar tone to Harry Potter. He picked a completely like new and bad angle to come at it from.
Sorry.
Hey guys,
Who's more Dylan in
Luke.
Paris?
I have returned. You're about to see some drink mixing.
Young man, that better be apple juice.
Yeah.
Milk.
Is that eggnog? Oh, is it milk? You have
Dude,
just
are you
actually
making pilk?
milk?
Are you making
Who?
pilk?
Some of this.
He's 14.
And dude, wait. Okay.
What
Is
are
that
you
Coke?
doing?
That's
What are you
Coke.
doing? What did you just do?
He's making pilk.
What is that?
I am so disturbed.
What are you doing?
Oh, by the way, Jack Abel, whatever the hell his name is, he's here. Look, guys, it's Luke.
Oh, right. Luke is also here.
Yeah, Luke's arrived.
That's good.
I'm going to say Luke is probably the most somewhat book accurate. Character in the film.
The best character in this movie.
You just need a semi-attractive blonde dude that's in his 20s. That's all you needed.
Well, even the way in which he portrays the character,
Luke was,
like the
17
bitterness, the frustration, the charisma as well. Like he plays the role well. The only thing they got wrong is when they make him talk about daddy issues. Like that's the one problem I have with it.
I wish
Luke Abel is giving. I read the books. Like I there's no doubt in my mind that Luke Abel read from the first book to the last Olympian to prepare for this movie.
Did you call him Luke Abel?
Has anybody on this movie ever played Capture the Flag before?
Yes.
They're just going in swords blazing. Damn. Okay.
Did they think they were a Roman camp?
Sweet, cool flip, guys. Sick flip.
I'm gonna say
He said what needed to be said. Why are they going so hard? Like, calm down.
I mean, they
This
do
is
the
a
same
game.
in the books.
I
was going to say the one
these
thing that I
people
just want to
just
mention
jumping
is
from trees.
why is
That
it
guy just
just
have a
sons
tattoo.
of
Come
Aries?
on.
Like there are sons and daughters of Aries. Why are there just sons? Just sons of Aries.
Sexism for the same reason
Like,
that
Clarice isn't in this movie, is she?
Nope.
No, she appears in the second one.
Which
though.
is such a shame because I think movie Clarice is better than book Clarice. Like she's
Well,
actually
they do more
Clarice.
with her. That's funny.
Also, like, how are all the sons of Aries like adults with tattoos?
What am I saying?
This
No,
is
bro, don't drink that water.
Everyone.
do not drink that. Perth, no. I know you're a city boy, but no.
Listen, we're about to.
Yeah,
get
wait, hold
through-
on. Did he just try to drink water out of a river?
He's the son of Poseidon.
It's a creek. Yeah.
That's
Creek.
not like healthy.
You get waterborne illnesses doing that shit.
Just need to go a bit
Sorry,
further
stop.
upriver, make sure there's no dead sheep.
This everyone.
Okay, wait.
This
Why is she
is-
talking like that?
No. Everyone, shush. This is a sacred moment.
Jesus.
I just saw this and I was like, lady, you are the daughter of Athena. Why have you taken off your helmet? One of the most important pieces of protective gear.
Also,
Because-
why is she like? If she's good at fighting, why is she fighting like that? Like that's kind of
Because
like
it's hot.
no, that's kind of
actually
like
kind of
mean to
love
like
the-
Percy though. Like
The monologue, though, like I feel like Annabeth would be
Yeah.
like, "I am the daughter of Athena, and that means I always win." Before she beats you up.
So true.
I feel like we would get that in like Heroes of Olympus, Annabeth, not
Oh, yeah,
Percy
Heroes
Jackson
of-
and Olympus, Annabeth.
Annabeth versus.
oh man, this is just mean. Like why is she doing him like that?
Cut his crotch or something? Like where did she cut him in the lower part?
This
You know, just vaguely lower.
Look at all those tattoos. Like, are they Roman or something? What's
Also,
going
they
on?
spell Aries wrong. They spelled
The
it with an
lack
I
of dagger.
and Z.
The lack of
like
dagger.
the Zodiac?
Yeah,
I
they
just-
spell-
Hey, look,
The-
AR
Okay, but
double
those are
IZ.
Greek. Those are Greek symbols.
The
That's a Greek
subtitles
spell.
just spelled it
It was the delta
PERSE.
symbol. It wasn't the alpha symbol. That's for damn sure.
Guys, this drone shot though.
Also,
why are
wait,
they all watching? Like, isn't she like the goddess of strategy? Like, strategize some. Like,
Yeah.
get him.
That's the problem. That's the problem with this movie is that you can change things in adaptations and it makes it stronger because you still have the core of the story. And like this whole thing, like Annabeth, the whole thing about this is like Annabeth uses Percy to distract Clarice to show because she's a tactician, because she's clever, and they win. She lets Luke win because of that. And this whole sequence like ignores what that scene in the book does. Because
Yeah,
it
she just
doesn't
seems
understand what
dumb.
it
Like
did.
she just seems dumb in
Annabeth
this
is
scene,
not
and I
supposed
don't
to
like
be
that.
the
I
villain.
don't like that the
Violent.
movie like makes her dumb, where her whole thing is literally being smart. Like, what is
You
up
could
with
tell
that?
me she's Clarice and I'd believe you.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah.
they mixed Annabeth and Clarice.
Mm-hmm.
also
it's not good.
Yeah.
they decide that they won the game just when she defeated Percy and not when they captured a flag.
Okay,
Capture the flag.
aren't they? Haven't they been like training for years? Because like some of these things are like not like very smart.
Can we
Percy
please
just got
talk
his
about
little
that
power up, guys,
confident
it's fine.
I'm the S word walk that Percy just did?
It's also like
Yeah, it is very good.
the way that a man so obviously directed this movie, it just hurts. Like it hurts my head, it hurts my stomach, it makes me nauseous because not a single woman is an actual character, and Annabeth is not a human being. She's like a piece of paper, and it's also giving misogyny. It's giving like she's just such an annoying woman who thinks she's like so strong and so powerful, but in the reality, she's just annoying and she needs to be docile so that Percy can kiss her.
Okay, but the facts of that.
Yeah,
though?
like what? That is definitely not like.
Okay, so it's something else.
I just hate this movie so much already.
Oh, it's not good.
It's not
Okay,
good.
have
That's
you
why we're
seen
doing this.
before?
I watched this movie when I was young, and like it checked out when I watched it when I was young. But now, like watching it with a different perspective, it does not check out. Like this does
No,
not check
that's
out.
fair. That's a very.
That's just how movies are.
I'd love
though,
to
right?
do a
They just
podcast
check
where-
out when they're young.
Yeah.
And you're
Like what's
oh,
up with that? The way he looks at his sword, like check me
I'd
out.
love to do a podcast where you revisit things from your childhood to see if it still checks out.
Not over. Game is still not over. You haven't got
I
it
love
back
how
yet.
no
Come on.
one is stopping him from taking the flag. Like they all saw him beat their best member.
I believe it.
He just went from having like
That's not how
I
you
have
win at Capture the
never
Flag.
spoken
No,
to
you
a
gotta
girl in
capture
my
the
life energy to like completely different energy in like 5 seconds.
I think Samuel.
Dude, your
pointed
daughter
this
calls me
out.
daddy too.
Oh, stop. I think Samuel pointed this out where he was like, they're called Purse is spelled P-R-C-E, and that feels wrong.
In the subtitles, yeah.
I was going to say, I just want to pop one thing up here that's just been brought to my attention, which is Maddie saying, Will Solace will cure Percy's cholera from drinking in the creek.
Cholera is the word. Thank you to Nurse Maddie.
I'm pretty sure Will would if he existed.
Yeah.
You didn't just magically suddenly exist in. When does Will Solace first appear?
He appears
Last
like
Olympian.
Me and Maddie are these girls.
Oh, it is the Battle of Last Olympian.
Yeah.
The way
It's the other guy. in
I hate
Labyrinth.
how.
Oh, but I've got to say just before we carry on, I just want to remind everyone who's watching that this stream is going on for the Red Nation, an organization that is to support the Native American communities. If you can support, there is the link that is in the comments. You can go through there, or you can see it popping up on the bottom, scrolling across. That will be the link, or just search the Red Nation. Donate what you can. Let us know if you have been able to donate, and we will spotlight you during the stream. Just want to put that there before we carry on any further. Sorry, Robert, go on with what you were going to say.
I was saying I hate, and then I forgot what I was going to hate. So just assume I hate this movie.
Guys, that last line.
I have very strong.
That last line was so good. Sorry, am I talking over someone?
No, I was mocking the movie. Please continue.
Oh, okay. That line is such a good descriptor of like Annabeth's relationship to Percy at the beginning. It's just not dialogue.
Yeah.
It is like it is so accurate, but it's not dialogue.
Oh, hey, look, guys, it's Hades.
Oh, don't you mean the devil? This guy did not understand how Greek mythology works. He just went, hey, you're in the underworld, so you're the devil, really? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Wait, like what?
Not the classic
Who is
Christian
this, and where are they
interpretation
from?
Of the villain must be the devil.
Diablo
Yeah.
dropped a new boss.
Even worse, that what was it? Is later on they play the highway to hell when they're going on the quest because they're going to go find Hades. I'm like,
Listen,
Stop!
wow.
Don't slander that choice.
No. That is a good choice. That is comedy gold.
I'm sorry, it was
Okay.
loud. Are we talking about Rockstar Hades?
No, we're
MacGyver
talking about
Hades.
later when they play Highway to Hell.
Yes.
Hades is.
And,
Yeah.
I just
Hades is
learned,
hot?
Maddie,
'Cause
that makes so much sense, Maddie.
Yes.
You're right.
I just learned on Disney Plus you can do reactions in a party watch, so I'll just do this sad one over and over again for the rest of the
I
movie.
saw it! How do you do that? I want to do that.
Right there.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, she is.
I do
07
appreciate how
for
they
Sally,
have been
07
flashing
for
back
Sally,
to
guys.
Luke.
07 for Sally.
Why is he asking? Like just like maybe I'm stupid or something, but why is he like bring me the bowl? Why doesn't he just like take it?
The movie would straight up end if Hades was like, "Hey Percy, do you have the bolt?" No. Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, the book didn't end when that happened. So.
Like my bad. I was looking for the bowl. I'm sorry about abducting your mother. You don't have it. Here you go.
Yes, because Hades
See
is
you
nothing
later.
but sensible.
Hades is the only guy who holds up any deal.
Mm-hmm.
I am sad that they made him a rock star version of himself. Obviously, we'll get to that later, but like, he was the only god in the books that was like godly,
A god.
and they made him like a rip-off of Led Zeppelin. Like, that's the
Mick
only
Jagger.
rock
Fred,
band.
how old are you?
That's the only thing I could think of. It's 1 a.m. Leave me alone.
I also think the way that they introduce the gods by having that like opening intro scene with Poseidon and Zeus, and then by having Hades like pop up in the first hour of the movie, they take away the magic of what it's going to mean to encounter them later, and they take away the stakes and the wondering about how terrifying they are. They don't let us
I don't
imagine
know.
that.
They
Okay,
make
can we
them
just-
pretty big.
Wait. So the Catholic camp is 1 a.m.
Can we talk about how after like a day of knowing Percy and basically Percy showing her up, Annabeth decides to go on a mission with him for no apparent reason. They have.
Yeah, she doesn't
they
even like
haven't-
him.
They haven't talked.
Nope. At least in the book, they gave
This
Percy
movie just
like
doesn't
what?
set up anything.
A week.
But
week
if
or
she
two?
doesn't go on the quest with him, how
Actually-
is the story going to happen? I don't understand.
The thing is, Annabeth has had no like motivation to go on a quest. She's just going because she wants to.
Yeah, the biggest problem
Yeah.
with this
A
movie,
literal
it
just-
seems like, is it just they take away all the setup that the book
Abby M,
provides.
Thanks for
Everything.
donating.
Yay, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Abby.
Oh, just seeing that, Abby. Abby, thank you very
you very much,
Popping
Abby.
up on screen there.
Thank you, Abby.
Yay!
And I'm doing
Abby,
a
you're
little
rock
extra
star.
bit. I'm doing a
You're
little
Mick
extra
Jagger,
bit.
if you will.
I'm gonna do a little extra bit for those who donate. If you want to message me at the damn meme page on Twitter or Instagram, I'll make you a meme because you donated.
Aww.
Double
Robert,
bonus.
that's so
Double
good. You are a
bonus.
professional meme maker.
I wouldn't say
nice.
professional, but I am a meme maker.
Semi-pro.
Sure, let's go for that.
You are a core part of the podcast.
Not the
That's-
PS2 gameplay.
No, it's a PS3. Come on
Gameplay?
now.
Oh, it's a PS3.
Is it? I
Okay.
don't think it is.
No, that's a PS3. It's wireless.
Oh, it's
It's
wireless.
a PS3 because it's a wireless controller.
Yeah.
I would say I find it really funny that for some reason Luke is the only child of Hermes in this.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
just the
sad.
only person
Yeah,
there
right.
in that cabin.
Anyone
It's
know
the
what
only
plot that
person
is?
in Hermes who
You want to go that
exists.
nerdy?
That is, it's Black Ops. He's playing Black Ops, everybody. He's playing Black Ops 1. He's on the Fire and Ridge map.
I'm upset you
Thank you,
knew
DJ,
that.
for that. That's what I wanted.
DJ knows video games. That's the contribution he brings to our
Played the
podcast.
heck out of that one. That was a good one.
Ooh, some foreshadowing there. Foreshadowing.
There was no prophecy.
No, they just
No.
take this core part
Again.
of the whole series out.
Again, they just
Well-
remove all setup. that
Wait,
the book will
isn't like the
do.
prophecy like the whole like quest thing, like the whole
There's
point
no-
of like the quest?
Exactly.
Well, if they kept the prophecy, they would have to have written a different movie.
Yeah, because in
The
this
better one.
movie, it's all about the pearls.
The fucking
Oh,
pearls.
Not
What
the
is
pearls.
that?
Wait, I remember
Those are
that.
the pearls.
That's it. I'm implementing
He's
the
just being like, all right, get out of here.
swear jar. If you swear, you gotta give money. I don't know.
We already gave money.
How much money do we get? How many curses do I get?
We need 28. We've used 4. We have 24
Hey,
curses.
it's Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
Hello, Aaron. Just popping that up on screen.
But the prophecy,
Aaron, I agree with you.
the prophecy
Oh, yeah,
in the second movie is the prophecy from book 5.
You know, I never
Yeah.
noticed. Are the flying
Have
shoes
the thing.
Reeboks?
I thought they
They're
were
Converse.
I think they're
aren't they?
Converse.
Clearly.
They're Converse.
Were they Converse?
Those were literally
Am I-
high
yeah.
top
yeah.
Converse.
Okay, good. I thought they
Yeah,
were
they're them
Reeboks
classic
for a
Chuck
second. I was
Taylors.
gonna be like, what?
Such a
$60
different
shoes.
shoe.
I want to get
Yeah,
more, but
no.
they're so expensive.
Persephone, you
Oh
mean
God,
Hades'
I
wife?
can't believe.
This movie so much.
I can't believe
Directed
that
by
they
a
thought-
man. You mean
Yeah,
Hades?
When
is
do I get to
directed
say
and
F-
written.
When can I say the
Written
F
by
word
a
again in
man.
regards to Persephone?
Now, do it now.
No, you've had your round. You've had your round.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I hate this movie so much.
Taking
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna say-
symbolism from the books, where the pearls were sort of like a quote-unquote mother's gift because they were given to Percy by a sea nymph who looked like his mom, to the
From his dad.
to the actually the pearls are for Persephone's booty calls to leave pipeline.
Yeah.
So not to be hashtag not like
rough.
other girls, but I actually love the pearls. If this were,
Oh.
yeah, I know.
Oh no, it's good. It's good.
If
Molly,
this
I've
were
switched
a-
screens so I can see your face as you say this.
If
go
this
on,
were
please.
a
Wait a second. Is
like-
that Tyson's shield?
Yeah, it's the shield that Tyson made for him in the second.
It's not
book.
Tyson's shield, and it's not a shield that he ever owns. It's like this myth. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Tyson's
Let Molly
shield is
finish.
a
I
rock.
want to judge her.
Yeah.
Molly,
Molly, keep going. Keep going. Everyone.
okay.
Let
So
Molly speak.
if this were a TV show, then it would work, and it worked in the books to have like little episodic little things taking them across the country. Like they fight this monster, and then they move a little bit west, and then they fight this monster, and then they move a little bit west. But for a movie, like there needs to be some kind of overarching like plot thing. You can't just have little tiny episodes. You need like a continual thing, like something that stretches across the whole movie. So I actually like the pearls.
They filmed them getting off a bus. Like they didn't.
Okay,
It's the
hang on,
same
hang on.
problem that the musical had, which is so interesting because even though they're totally different genres, trying to condense the entire book into 2.5 hours of one plot is almost impossible.
Right.
Wait, that doesn't even look like a
Without
cooler. Why would he
rewriting
open that
it.
expecting sodas?
But the fact that a montage is a film thing and the musical did a good Percy Jackson
Drive, just
montage.
drive. Yeah.
Love that.
Can we talk about the statues for a second? Because none of them are just generic people. They're all like your. They're all
It's
like
almost time for the
proper-
iconic iPod scene.
And none of these are like two
Like
sides.
they're all posed and like half naked. So like, how did that happen?
Yeah, they're not like, they're just like normal sculptures instead of what they're supposed to be, which is like frozen people. Like they don't look terrified at all.
I think this just implies that while Medusa turns people into statues, she also spends time honing her craft and making her own statues that aren't life-sized.
See, now
It's a
these-
full business
I
model.
like that.
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
'Cause-
Yeah.
'cause now we get.
Yeah,
into
she's
one
got to have her
person.
side business of creating terrifying ones, but also normal ones that people will buy. You know,
Always hustling.
Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. You know.
These
And
are
it-
the
Yeah,
ones
it's
that
grinding.
look like real people.
And it makes more
I didn't
sense
say.
than her weird cheeseburger thing that she has going in the book. Where her
Exactly.
business plan in the book makes no sense.
Mhm.
Who the hell is
Well,
this
she
girl?
sells her statues to Persephone and Hades, so that's clearly her main
I
source
don't know,
of income.
but there's Uncle Ferdinand. Let's get some 07s for Uncle Ferdinand.
F in chat for Uncle Ferdinand.
Years.
07 for Uncle Ferdinand.
Brayden, you've never been to a statue garden that also is a diner that sells cheeseburgers? That's so weird.
I mean,
Only
I-
like once.
Actually,
made-
only once for me too.
It's made
New Jersey
become a
be
very
like
British
that.
thing, but that's the garden centre. You're all the
Fuck
garden
New Jersey.
centres.
What happened to no swearing?
I forgot. That was only for New Jersey.
New Jersey slander is allowed.
We love New Jersey slander.
But it's not just
What-
us.
I think it's really weird, like in both the movies. I guess the second one did this better, but like the main premise of the series, where it's like let's take the myths and put them in modern day, is like so fumbled in the where they do the things like yes, the Lotus Casino is a casino, and yes, this is like a garden emporium, but that's not like they never say specifically. Yeah, so like the gods moved to America, or it just doesn't make sense
Oh
why
my god, you're right.
it happens the way it does.
It just is.
Yeah, they don't. Or like
Therefore,
why
it is.
Medusa is here.
Oh my god, watching
Also,
the F's
Uma
roll in
Thurman
the
was-
chat is so funny.
Yeah, there she
Yeah.
is.
Icon.
Uma Thurman is so wasted in this movie. But
Not
also,
playing Uma Thurman by
Bob.
Fall Out Boy is so wasted in this moment.
oh, that's true. I'm gonna say though, and I know that Maddie put in the comment of Rick is also a man, but you can tell also so badly that the script was written by a man because the later on the I used to date your daddy is
Such a weird
it's so
line.
it's not it. It's not it. I'm not here for it. I'd rather it wasn't. Why
Didn't,
men?
wait, back to like Maddie being like Rick is also a man. Didn't Rick have like zero to do? Like he offered them a screenplay and they were like, yeah, no, we're gonna like age up your kids and have them be like.
Hey, why are they closing their eyes to the snakes? She hasn't even taken off the glasses.
Now
Yeah,
that's the deep question here.
Your eyes.
That's the deep question here, Diego.
I
Actually,
also
Is
want
it
to
the
highlight.
snakes
about that
that
on-
turn you to stone, or the eyes that turn you to stone?
All right, I need
We talked about that
Fran,
on podcast with Poseidon.
Hey, Fran,
We had a
you
whole
mind-
conversation about whether or
Fran,
not
you
it's
mind
the
highlighting
fact that
Aaron's
snakes are hideous or
comment?
is it her eyes are magic.
I think I remember listening to that.
It's just
Fran.
that you just get turned.
Erica, what did you want to highlight?
No, Aaron's comment.
No,
Hey,
Erica said I want to
everyone,
highlight.
everyone do a
Who's that?
statue pose.
Make it past the back. That's a good question, Alex. I wasn't
Does
paying
this
attention, so I
scene
couldn't tell you.
technically make it past the Bechdel test?
The
Kind
Oh,
of.
no.
Okay. Wait a minute.
At least two with no men, and they talk about something other than a man. And there were so many movies
So
that failed.
I was gonna say-
That is
I-
technically correct. This scene, I guess, passes the Bechdel test. Holy crap.
They
Yeah,
are
don't talk about
talking
a man.
about
Yeah,
guys,
so
aren't
it
they?
doesn't feel like it was written by a man. Take that, everyone. This is
No, men
feminist.
can still do a bad job. The Bechdel test is not an indication of quality.
Iconic shot right here.
The iconic
iPod.
shot that iPod 3rd gen.
Oh right, we gotta do.
I'm so sad because Book Annabeth absolutely would have thought of that iPod thing, and they
Yeah,
switched
she would.
roles. But they had Percy think of that.
You know what it's not hard to keep your eyes closed. Like, I don't know why this scene is supposed to be like, you want to look at me, the temptation. You want to look into my eyes and turn. No.
Like,
what,
no.
what temptation? I can just close my eyes.
I mean, if you
know, but
came
it's
across
Uma
someone
Thurman.
you couldn't look at, like, at all, wouldn't you be the smallest amount of tempted to go? What do they look? What? But why? But why?
It's also really easy to keep your eyes closed when something is brushing up against your face. Like that is when your instincts are telling you close your eyes.
No, we
Aaron?
could not, Aaron.
To be
You're
fair,
right.
no, we can't. No.
Aaron is correct.
I was gonna say earlier, not only is this just very New Jersey, the way that she's wearing a leather trench coat to work with like a lace corset underneath is giving New Jersey.
Is that not what everyone does?
Not the statue dominoes. Oh, no. Wait, why didn't he get out of the way?
He went to the Prometheus School of
Wait,
Running
why
Away
was
from
the
Things,
statue
that's why.
hollow?
Okay.
That was the lady.
No, the statue was hollow.
Because they didn't want to
Right.
pay to make a not hollow statue.
This scene has now been 15 minutes too long. We should
I
be
don't know
somewhere
why.
else by now.
They know who they're fighting, yet there are many scenes where they have their eyes open, not giving a crap.
Why does Medusa want the lightning bolt?
It's honestly kind of really
Just
unsatisfying that the snakes don't
I have
really
no idea.
bite him.
They should bite him.
Yeah.
You nip at him.
This isn't
No,
that a
they
thing
don't.
in the books. It's like they're actually like pecking at him, basically trying to get him to open his eyes. Oh, did one just?
Ooh,
Yeah, one just went up his nose.
yeah.
Oh my god.
God, I wish that were me.
What the? What?
What the why?
Fuck.
Gee.
We get that one. She said a crazy thing.
You get that one.
They just smashed a car. Oh, I thought they...
Honestly, the only thing that would have made the scene more cliche is if La Cucaracha started playing.
This is completely off topic, but one piece of media that gets the music during battle scenes absolutely correct is the Umbrella Academy. Never
Period.
seen anybody
Nailed
do
it.
like that.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
That's because of My Chemical Romance.
I have to say that scene just there of her looking in the iPhone, she should have frozen solid because she's just looked at her own reflection.
Yes.
She should have turned to
Yes.
stone.
That's the point.
Wait, no, she shouldn't have, because isn't the mirror like doesn't like the mirror like negate that? That's like the whole point of the mirror.
Depends on the Stellar story.
Diego has a point. Yeah.
No, like Owen, back me up on this one. Like,
Yeah. I'm backing
Are
you
we
up.
not enough for you?
yeah, but no, I'm wondering how he's okay. Like, his mom died like not like 2 days ago, and he is just like out here in the world, like living his life, killing a whole woman. Like, he literally just like killed a lady, like straight murdered a lady, like in her own house. And there's like no like moral thoughts going through his head or anything. Like,
Diego,
No, we get that in House of Hades. Ask
This is-
Erica. They just talked about it.
this is clearly related to his grieving process for his mother because she used to date his daddy. So it's, you know.
Samuel, take it back. Take it back.
Well, there it is.
I don't know about you guys. This Percy Jackson guy seems kind of a troubled sort. He just breaking and entering, murder, robbery,
And now, like 3 people in the front seat. So
Grand Theft Auto. Looking at Percy Jackson through the lens of what crimes they commit is honestly funnier than it should be.
Maddie. That's Maddie's attitude towards country music.
Grover is a
lot of
terrible
safety.
protector.
There's a lot of safety issues going on, Alex. You're right.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
That's
do
when
you think
pull
do you
over.
think that was a producer note where they're like, this movie is getting kind of boring? Can the characters almost die for a bit?
Hey guys, it's the opening shot again.
Hey y'all, so we at Podcast Poseidon have to dip. We've got family stuff. One of our brothers, Jared, has just walked in. Say hi, Jared. So we're gonna head out. Before we go, DJ really does need to say his thoughts about Annabeth and being blonde is important.
It's just the whole like point of her being blonde was to crush the whole dumb blonde stereotype, and they even bring that up in the book.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you contribute to that to her, she's gonna put you in the dirt. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. And then it was a big enough problem that they made her blonde in the next movie. So people who call me overreacting over that can go stuff it. All right.
And that's it for us. So all of the listeners, hey, y'all, thank you so much for having us. Thank you, all listeners who tuned in for hanging out. We are sorry we have to leave, but yeah, this movie is bad, but you know what's not bad? Donating to the Red Nation and helping do some good in the world.
Smooth.
The game with the lightning thief did.
Perfect.
Nice.
Bye, everybody.
Nice.
Bye.
Bye.
And don't be like Zeus.
Guys, my
I don't-
girlfriend is here and she just brought me popcorn.
wait, what is happening?
Oh my god, that is so sweet.
What did I just witness occur?
Oh yeah, so Percy can like transfer his healing powers.
No,
to
no, no,
other
not
people.
that. Like, just this scene as a whole. Like, oh, I'm hurt.
Well,
She had a tight grip. Like, what is this scene? What am I listening to right now?
we'll explain it to you when you're older.
Like, please refrain from using that kind of language in a children's movie.
there is nothing children about this movie. Like, my God.
I think I need to drop in and say that Annabeth does not need to be blonde in this movie. And I will go ahead and die on this hill and talk about it as long as we need. But Annabeth does not have to be blonde. They shouldn't have dyed her hair blonde for the second movie. Sure, is there an old trope in especially like 90s media that women in movies and TV who are blonde are especially dumb? Yes, that is definitely a trope, but women in all TVs and movies have a trope of being dumb, all kinds of women, and especially not white women. And when it comes to the idea of representation, there are plenty of blonde women in movies and TV. We didn't need that. We didn't need to dye Alexandra Daddario's hair blonde if she was the person they felt right to cast in this part. If you have problems with that, you can send me a private message and we can debunk that and go through that together.
100%. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm at least glad that they kept this part where they're like, "Hey, screw." I don't know. Where they're like, Percy is a wanted fugitive. Oh, Grover ate a can. Holy crap! Wow, he actually did a Grover thing.
I was really expecting him to start drinking it. Like I thought.
Maddie has returned.
The way Grover talks, though, that's like, that's hilarious. Though he's like, "Yo, he was running her mouth."
Like that.
I've got to say,
my thing about the curly hair.
Oh, sorry, Molly.
Is that you can't it's so hard to take care of curly hair, and in the books, Rick does not do it right. Like
I love this.
Like he has Annabeth brushing her hair. Like if you're gonna give her curly hair, you can't have her brush it. I will die on this hill.
We've talked about this on the pod a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh hi, Maddie.
Hi.
Hi, I love you.
I took their spot.
Yes. Not yes, but I'm happy that you're here.
Like Rick specifically is like, oh yeah, Annabeth has like princess curls in her hair. Like that's how he describes her hair.
Yeah, I would say just one thing, just because of what we've just seen with that scene there. That scene makes sense for why he's become a wanted fugitive. The scene previously where we've just seen Gabe just being like, oh yeah, no, they assaulted me. I'm like, that would not make someone a fugitive in general. But the head scene, that should lead to the fugitive thing. But besides the point, I would like to point out the fact that this film is problematic in another sense because, of course, randomly, the maid character randomly being Latin American speaking Spanish and only being able to speak Spanish seemingly. Why? What was the reason?
She didn't say anything in Spanish.
Yeah, she went, "Ay, Dios mío." After seeing the head.
No, that's like a normal expression, but like, yeah, no, I don't know. It's like I understand that people like this one's kind of hard though, because like, yeah, like like that's like a stereotype or whatever, but like I think it would have been weirder if they made it like a not Latino lady.
Whoa.
If that makes any sense.
I think it's the kind of thing where it wouldn't be a problem. This wouldn't be a problem.
No. Like we want to like appreciate like the work that they do.
Yes, Erica is right.
It wouldn't be a problem if the entire cast, other than Grover, wasn't Caucasian, and if they didn't make the one character who was half animal a person of color, like.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound great for like their whole like. I don't like what they're trying to say.
We went into depth on this in 2 different episodes of Seaweed Brain about the casting of the movie and those choices.
Sorry to interrupt, but do like custodial staffs not check the bathroom stalls that they're just able to just chill there until the museum closes?
Hey guys, you ready for a monster that's not supposed to show up yet? Because I sure am.
Not only does at a point where it's not supposed to show up yet, but also much bigger than I think is described in the book.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be rhinoceros sized. Right?
You could have still gone to St. Louis. Let's be honest. Hey guys, come on.
Then they would have had to pay a bunch of money.
I cut out for a second, so maybe somebody already said this, but like it was brilliant to have them visit this setting. That was like a really good call. Because how perfect is that? It's literally Greece in America. It's perfect. And especially the American South. Rick, actually, I feel like if Rick had done that in the books, it would have been really brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
I wish they would have gone to the arch.
Same. Wait, are you from St. Louis or something?
No, I'm in Idaho.
Hey guys, they're using tech. They're using tech, and it's not. Where's they could like?
Where are they getting Wi-Fi? They're at a public park.
Hey, maybe there's public park Wi-Fi. Also,
they got a hotspot for sure.
They're running off 2G, guys.
That is the worst. The worst, like
The fact that he's holding her boob. He's holding her boob.
Yeah. He's holding her boob. What?
He's holding the statue's boob. He fell on her boobs.
I don't think he is. He's like holding like the neck piece.
Which is on her boobs.
Let's be honest. Look at that.
Which is on her boobs. That's like her chest area.
There's a load of snakes there, and there's a load of gripping points. If we're climbing, I can see it.
Who is this supposed to be? Is this Athena?
It's Athena.
It's Athena.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
You're gonna get electrocuted.
This confused me so much when I was younger because then, like, reading Mark of Athena, I was like, wait, didn't we already deal with a giant statue of Athena at some point, somewhere? And I got it all confused.
Yeah. It was a choice. Also, this Hydra thing that they're bringing in.
The custodial staff is unionizing right now.
Yeah. I truly do not understand like how this happens, because they were normal people and now they've decided no, we're gonna completely change mythology and have it that these hydras can be just human people joined together to create a monster, which is not mythology, not the books.
Well, Samuel, you go.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cool that it can be multiple people. Like, I think he definitely should have explored that. Like, especially for like monsters that have like multiple parts.
I mean, if you could make a thing where they kind of hive mind themselves as different people because of the mist. So they are just one entity, but it looks like they got 5 heads. They become 5 people. You know.
How is it that the Hydra from the 2D Hercules movie looked more realistic than this Hydra?
So the thing about them being people, I think it's not like, because it doesn't have to be like the myths, as Fran was saying, because the books always are making the monsters people that turn into monsters. What I think it's just like what they did here is not like more interesting than or more modern than the franchise thing Rick did in the second book. So they just should have not done the Hydra in the first movie.
Yeah, it was a choice. I just didn't fully understand it because they haven't even explained the mist at this point either. We don't even know the mist exists. So like, I didn't understand the logic behind it.
I just want to say the live action 2003 Peter Pan movie had better flying effects than this.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of glad they didn't mention the mist.
They didn't have time. They had to pack in all this pearl hunting. I'm being honest, the pearl hunting is what I'm most sorry about in this movie.
I'm intrigued by your comment, Maddie.
Oh, I think the mist is one of the most confusing and arbitrary systems that Rick has ever come up with.
Someone should make a podcast about that.
I think really should. You're right.
If your convention requires a podcast to explain it, then maybe you wrote it poorly.
Also, just Aaron here singing, "You mean the mist perfume?" I'm just stop trying to add things in second movie. Like, if it's not there, don't suddenly introduce it.
Retconning in the second movie to make it line up.
They did, and they somehow still that ending.
Also, in case anybody is missing the context, Erin's podcast that she's referring to is Camp Half Pod.
Yeah.
What's on probably
I was
anywhere.
just saying, Robert just did a little heart reaction in this party, and I'm hoping that's because you thought Percy was going to die just then.
A little bit, yeah. The weird thing is, I can't be mad at this part where Percy is bending water out of the water fountain because this is exactly what he would do if he thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this water animation is kind of sick.
The water
It
animation
is
is
good.
really good.
The fire is also very pretty.
Yeah.
I also just really like that he's actually using the shoes to like fight the monsters, because that makes sense.
Oh yeah. I'm going to say just for comparison, for anyone who's wondering about whether or not the elemental animation is good, watch the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie that they did, because it came out the same year and theirs was terrible in comparison.
Nice
So
day,
a film.
No matter how bad you think this movie is, it is nowhere near as bad as the Avatar movie.
Period.
Also, nowhere near as bad as, I don't know if anyone watched the Artemis Fowl movie that came out during the pandemic. That was even worse than both this and Avatar adaptation wise. So I appreciate the things that this movie does right, because it always could have been worse.
Amen.
Yes. Oh, okay. I've just seen your comment in the chat of how does Medusa fight off the fire breath? I'll never understand. Yeah,
I'll never get it.
The power of girl bossery.
I also want to point out. Wait. I just want to point out.
Didn't you see the little dust particles? She was turning the fire to stone, guys.
Yeah. Did anyone see what they were eating at this diner? Grover is eating a hamburger. Isn't he a vegetarian?
Maybe it's
Wait, Grover's eating like his own people, like the people he can talk to.
It's a veggie burger.
Oh, okay. We're cool.
It's
We're
an
cool.
Impossible Whopper.
An Impossible Whopper in the year of our Lord 2011.
No, yeah, there were no Impossible Whoppers in 2011. I know.
I thought
because
this
I
was
had to suffer at drive-thrus.
2010.
I think
we have the internet in front of us. So
it's either one. It's one of them.
Jackson.
It's 2009.
Oh, Percy Jackson.
That's
Yeah,
when it was filmed.
2010. Yeah, no, you guys are right. It's
Yes. Superior trivia knowledge.
2010.
Ooh.
You remember how Percy and Annabeth had a lovely heart-to-heart, their first genuine heart-to-heart in that animal.
I think you're
animal
the trivia
truck?
champion.
Yes, of course I remember.
And that's how they got to Las Vegas.
Robert won it with my careless bets.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the trivia episode. I remember that. That was fun.
Trivia champion extraordinaire.
All of a sudden, I love this movie. The second we got in Las Vegas, this is my favorite movie now, guys.
I was gonna say, probably a hot take. I know this scene is like completely inaccurate. I love it.
Yeah, no.
I love it.
By
It's
the
so
way-
good.
By the way, I agree with Aaron. I'm not a vegetarian, but I do love a good black bean burger.
247vegas.com is not a website.
What?
That was just what the taxi was advertising. I had to check.
Thank you for the dramaturgy
Good.
work.
Good. That is what we need.
Okay,
Top
for the
4 phone
Americans
numbers and
here,
websites, please.
I have a question for the Americans. What does "don't compass" mean? Because that's what Percy just said to the person.
Don't give us a wait. Don't comp us. Oh,
Don't give us free things to try and get us to buy other things. That's
Yeah.
what that
What?
means.
pretty much, yeah.
Cameo from
Okay.
Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de Lourdes Ramirez.
Stop.
Ooh, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, as Abby is pointing out, if you look closely, some of the extras are dressed in period-appropriate clothing from like when they got stuck.
But only if you look really closely.
So what are
That was the
like,
fakest eating I've ever seen in my life.
Don't they
what
look
are these
so
supposed
good
to be?
though?
Are they
Like,
supposed to be
I
like
would eat it.
icing cakes? What is it?
Yeah, that
What
was
are
a-
they made out of?
They look like one of those like freeze-dried icing cake things.
Oh yeah.
All right,
They
let's
look really
find
good.
Bianca and Nico.
They're not
Or
in this scene, are they?
No, but they're
When-
canonically here.
They should be, though.
When Abby said, if you look closely, you can see some of the extras dressed in period clothes, I thought they meant like 2010s. I was looking for like the Converse and the skinny jeans
After
and
all,
the
this is a
like
period
LOL
piece.
cat t-shirts.
Wait, oh, okay. I was gonna say, has my fashion not updated since 2010? And then you said the LOL cat shirt.
It's the whole look. It's not the elements. The elements are still around, but the whole look.
Yeah.
These children are high.
They are, but I'm so annoyed because you could tell
First
that they
time
were not
with
eating.
the edibles.
And we can't swear.
Diego.
Oh my god, this is so 2010s with this Lady Gaga.
I love this scene. I love
Furious
this song.
Gaga.
I love Lady Gaga.
It's a period
Everything
piece.
is good.
It's
So
it's classic art.
I also love the design of that in that one shot where they show like it looks like an amusement park. Like that is exactly how I picture the Lotus Casino. Maybe not exactly, but that's like such good design.
Grover steals this scene for sure.
Grover is giving very
absolutely.
Usher vibes right now.
Honest to God.
Maddie, you
That
were
little
definitely
scene where he
biased.
I love Grover.
I'm just-
so much.
I couldn't tell.
I respect the king who is comfortable with having nail polish on his toes.
On his hooves.
And he's going straight Winnie
Those
the
are his
Pooh too.
hooves.
I'm really annoyed about this scene though.
Pooh!
He's got the top with no pants. Oh, love it.
I would say the one thing that I really do actually really enjoy the Lotus Casino scene because it's just so chaotic. I love it. But the one thing I really hate is that Percy is told to stop eating the lotus flowers because they're dangerous, they trap you. And I'm like, this boy, like, you are removing any agency from his character by having him not be smart enough to actually figure out what's going on and just have him be told.
No.
the
He's under the
situation.
influence. It makes perfect sense. I mean, like you can't expect somebody who is literally like using like drugs that aren't really like real, so they're fictional, so they have whatever properties you want to have. Like you can't really expect for them to have like agency over that. So I think it actually makes a lot more sense that it is Poseidon who does that and not Percy.
Not the French connection.
It doesn't make good sense from like a character standpoint.
Poor writing.
Yeah.
Is
It's
this
a poor writing
Bill
situation.
from Mamma Mia 2?
That is exactly
Wait,
what I
you're
was
so
wondering.
right.
Were
I was
you
just
really?
thinking that.
Oh my god.
No,
This is a cameo.
He's just blonde. He's just blonde.
Literally just a blonde
Blonde
man.
representation, everyone. Aren't we so glad to see it? Thank God. I would have died without it.
Wait, I recognize the actress who's trying to offer Percy the things again, the blonde one. I recognize her.
Look, another blonde.
Usually when I watch movies, I think, you know what this needs? More physical features of Western Europeans.
I think
We
there
are
aren't
very
enough blue
generic.
eyes. There aren't enough blue eyes in this movie.
There
Why
aren't.
isn't she doing her architect game? Like, come on, guys.
I'm very, very sad.
Wait, I get why you said Esteban now because it's the same hotel outfit.
Yeah, literally, that's why I brought it out. One of my biggest complaints with this movie is that they didn't have Annabeth doing the architecture game.
Really?
Yeah.
Or Grover the redneck game.
Generic girl.
Oh yeah, of him
Round
shooting the
movie
people
ever.
as a deer. Him shooting people as a deer is probably the funniest thing within the Lightning Thief as a whole.
When I was a kid, I thought that was a real game, and I was always searching for it when I went to arcades.
I've got to say, I would play that game if I got to be the. It's like that SNL sketch with Dwayne Johnson as Bambi.
Oh yeah, the Bambi movie one. Wait, that one is so funny.
Still hasn't come out.
No, I'm disappointed. I would so be down for it. I would so be down for a Bambi revenge film.
Man, the security in the Lotus Hotel and Casino is easily taken down by 3 teenagers.
And a pool stick. Cute. Before anyone gets mad.
By the
Just
way,
thinking about
sorry. By the way, they don't keep the keys in like the car at that like being advertised as a prize at the casino.
They don't.
Yeah, that wouldn't make much sense because then it'd be like easier to steal, right?
Yeah.
The dedicated Lotus casino employer jumping over the railing.
That guy's like, I don't want to lose my job. It's 2011. We just got out of a recession.
Guys, tomorrow, June 21st. Just that board is telling you that.
Actually, to him, it is like 2008 recession, because that's when he entered the casino. Thank you so much, Erica.
Woo!
Not
then
Grover's
let me
smirk,
slide it.
but also like they take out like the whole like scene of like the person that's like the taxi driver with like the casino card that goes like into like the millions or whatever. Like that was always such a cool scene because like
And they
I just
throw
imagine
Jack
like how that driver's life like transformed after that.
I really want to follow up look on him, please. Have a follow up. Anyone want to write a fanfic about that?
I mean, he
please?
goes to jail forever with like the IRS, right? That's what.
Speaking of driving, in Percy Jackson, I just finished reading Blood of Olympus and I completely forgot about Jules Albert, Nico's chaperone, Nico's zombie chaperone chauffeur.
I love him.
Such a good character.
Yeah, I've just realised this is something I'm just picking up on. So, why can't Grover drive? That's a question that's come to mind because he is like 26 technically, like biologically, but not like physically appearing. He is 26.
I will return. I'm sorry. I'm starting to interrupt. I'll be right back.
Okay, I would just think like that would have been so much simpler and more logical for them to be able to travel around the world because Grover is technically 26 years old. He would know how to drive. He would have the capabilities. He may not look it. Well, actually, no, not even look it. He does have like the chin hair and all that sort of stuff. Like he does have that little fuzz. Like he could pass for 16 with his learner's permit and drive them across the country. They wouldn't have to worry about getting public transportation.
I think he just doesn't know how. I don't think that Chiron has driver's ed in place. I don't think that he has systems of education for the campers and the satyrs and the nature spirits who live at Camp Half-Blood.
They don't have the strawberry fields at camps. How are they going to pay for driving lessons?
Maybe Grover, in his dedication to the planet, refuses to drive without an electric vehicle.
Yeah, obviously.
That's so
electric
true.
cars haven't been invented like that work yet, so he just refuses to like pollute the atmosphere.
I
He's really just very environmentally conscious, and I think we should support Grover for that decision.
You're so right, Diego.
Shout out to
I have
Grover,
two things.
our
One,
green man.
oh, sorry.
Oh, Molly, go ahead.
One is that the last part of this movie was boring, so I pulled out my phone and donated to the rednation.org. So everybody should do that. And also, I have to go. It's a crazy time, so I have to head out. But thank you for watching this movie with me. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Molly.
I would like to point out, just since we're at the arrival of death through the Hollywood sign, when it took me until last year, after listening to DOA from the musical about 5 times, to understand that joke from the books.
Oh no!
It never clicked.
That song is so good.
Oh, so we've had Molly donate, but we've also had Into the Riordanverse has also donated to the Red Nation. Fabulous.
Thanks, Robert.
Again, to everyone who is watching, if you can, for the stream that we are doing here, if you can donate and have permission to donate money to the Red Nation, please go and do so. It is in the pinned comment on the main stream. It's also showing up along the bottom of the screen as well for the thing, but you can just also search the Red Nation to donate and let us know when you have, so we can give a personal shout out here on the stream as well.
Make sure.
I also
to
like
follow-
this concept of like the Styx River. Just if like I can interrupt for a second.
Erica had something more important to say.
Oh, okay. My
No,
bad.
I was just gonna say make sure you follow Red Nation on Spotify because they also have a podcast. Support your fellow podcasters who have more important things
Yeah,
to
that
say
is
than
much
us
more
do.
important. But I was gonna say that I like this concept for the river Styx. The fact that there's like lost hopes and like memories like floating through it, like that just kind of like adds to it. Because I feel like just kind of like a river with like wailing souls doesn't feel as good as like this kind of like heap of just like chaoticness, and you just like pass through it and just see like decades and millennia of like human existence and like all like the sadness, like the collective sadness of like the past like 3,000 years of like humanity.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
think he describes it like that in the last book, The Last Olympian. He's like when Percy like takes a dip in there, there's like diplomas and like graduation caps and teddy bears and stuff, and I think that's really
Lost
cool. And I
hopes
like
and
how
dreams.
they took that idea.
Yeah, I've got to say, just for the film here, so the scene that you've just seen, every time I see it, all I can think about is
she
that
doing,
scene
Anya?
from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, where they are traveling on the train of thought, and just in various general locations where they see all of like the things that Max used to dream about passing by, and just like forgotten and lost dreams and stuff like that. And all I can think is Shark Boy and Lava Girl came out 5 years before Percy Jackson, so without a doubt I can say
Whoa,
it stole
what
the
the?
scene. It stole it from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I think you're right.
What just happened? What?
Well,
I've
they were
never had a
spellbound.
satyr before. What is that supposed to mean?
tell you when
You
you
don't
got
need to know.
You do not need to remotely know.
And then the like pause before like the visit before like what?
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
say
my
just one
Ahsoka
thing.
Tano.
Oh yeah, we've just got a comment from Erin. So Erin has got to go to take their dog out. But Camp Half-Blood is donating now to the Red Nation. So thank you, Erin.
Woo! Thanks, Erin.
This is complete.
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Yes,
I was just to say what this discussion that inspired this comment has very much aged. But I was just gonna say that like I would love it, and it would make no sense, but I would love it if Dwayne the Rock Johnson could play Pan in the TV show.
That would be amazing.
I don't care who Dwayne the Rock Johnson plays. He has to be in the Disney Plus Percy Jackson show because no piece of media is complete without Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
As we know,
I don't want to watch it if Dwayne isn't in it.
Facts. Same with Paul Rudd. If Paul Rudd is not in the adaptation in any capabilities, firstly he just has to play Paul. He's got to play Paul Blowfist, but like even if he doesn't get Paul, he's got to be someone. He's got to be someone. I'd be happy if he was Hermes actually as well.
I was gonna say he would make an excellent Hermes. Yeah, specifically.
Yeah, although I did quite like Nathan Fillion as well from Sea of Monsters as Hermes. Like he was pretty good as well. Like either or, I'm happy with.
Oh God, keep it in your pants, Persephone.
Oh my God, I thought you were talking to me. I think you were talking to me. And I'm like, firstly, I am a lesbian. I'm fine. I'd like Nathan Fillion, cool, but no.
No.
Then I realized you said Persephone, and I was like, that's not my name, so I don't know why I got offended.
All right,
Also,
I was saying I did some research because I was watching the fight choreography, and I was thinking, I've never seen fight choreography this bad. So I needed to look who the coordinator was on this, and I would like to give a shout out for doing awful to Robert Brown, who has an illustrious and long career working on a lot of movies, including Iron Man, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, movies that have good stunts and fight choreography in them. But he clearly missed the ball on this film, and I would like to drag his reputation through the mud.
I appreciate it.
Like,
oh, sorry.
I can't wait for the day that you get cast in a film and we have to scrub this from the internet because he's a fight choreographer.
He's pretty old. He's been working for 30 plus years. That's too long.
Damn. I've got to say, the irony of the fact that Iron Man came out before this and has very good fight choreography, and then they get this. But also, admittedly,
Maybe-
half of it is direction as well. Like the director probably was not helping whatsoever.
No
We've just.
stunt
Oh, sorry.
But yes.
Sorry, Aaron. I've just seen we've just got a comment from Chloe saying,
He
what
is
bugged me here is that it's summer. Why is Persephone here? Thank you.
Well, in this universe, she likes to be there, so.
Hey, yo.
She's
But
also
then
just
also apparently
Hades'
doesn't.
wife. She doesn't have powers or a backstory. She's Hades' wife, so it doesn't affect anything that she's here.
Also, look, Percy's mum's alive. Sorry, you missed that.
Well, I mean, still in the underworld.
Yeah.
Oh, suddenly the dagger's arrived. Annabeth has a dagger now.
They just revealed the plot twist.
Hades is going all evil.
I can't believe they missed the opportunity to have Percy fight Ares.
I know.
Ares
if
isn't even
anyone
in
wants-
this.
Yeah, we never see Ares.
And have him
Don't you get to
lose
see him in one of
horribly?
the meeting rooms? Like, you see,
Yeah.
you can like see all the gods for like half a second, but they're all just wearing white gowns and.
The
Yeah.
actor who plays Ares is uncredited though. It's like on IMDb as Ares uncredited.
Damn.
That's like that was Rick's biggest complaint, like when he wrote the letter. Like there's no Ares.
I'm sorry, that was Rick's biggest complaint?
I mean, it wasn't. I don't think his biggest complaint. It was his like biggest suggestion. Is a better word.
Aren't the letters out there somewhere for us all to read now?
Yeah, on his website.
He published them.
He is like the central villain of the first book, so
Yeah. Also, no references to Kronos whatsoever in this film either.
because there's no prophecy. It would have been impossible to make 5 movies out of this movie.
Yeah. The whole thing
I still
is
wish they
just-
had tried.
Yeah.
Just to see where it goes.
Wait, Persephone saves them? Since when does that happen?
Yeah.
Since yes.
Since they hired Rosario Dawson and they simply had to make this a bigger character.
Yeah. No.
I do think that is the one thing that this movie does better than the book, is that Rosario Dawson is great in it.
Yeah.
But
I would
she's
say I
in
would-
the book too.
Yeah.
Barely though.
Yeah, I've got to say, I just wanted to address the fact that they addressed that she does enjoy being away from like the underworld. I'm like, honey, you're supposed to be away from the underworld right now. Like, there is no reason for you to be here. Why are you complaining when you aren't meant to be here?
Maybe because of the pending war with the gods, she had to come back.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Only
Sorry, I just got to show this roast that we've just seen. From
Yeah,
Alexa.
that was so good. I wanted to ask you.
They missed a lot of opportunities in this movie, like making it a good movie. Legendary. Alexis, major props. Well done.
Read them for Phil.
Hey, you guys remember when Percy had to give up his mom as a sign of growing up and maturing and accepting
shall
his
fail to
responsibility
say
and
the
blah blah
thing.
blah?
Nope.
The most. What is it? What's the line? What's the fucking line?
I don't think Grover's very sad about the situation.
Nope, he's not.
I think Grover rather likes the way things have turned out.
To be fair,
But he's like
hold on.
it's so weird because the writers know that this is what Grover wants, but they're also trying to play it as like this is a somber moment.
Oh, poor Grover. He gets.
It's not really sad though. It's kind of just expected. Like I'm completely fine with this ending.
But like they're acting all sad. Like you can't stay here.
Oh my
I
god.
love this water misty thing that's going on.
But why is it green? I mean, I guess it's the pearls
Good
are
question.
green.
And then
Doesn't-
Rosario
Oh.
Dawson was like, "Hey, what's up? It's me."
Grover.
The bleed.
Lindsay making a good point. My Queen Sally would never leave a child in the underworld like this. That is
Nope.
true,
No.
but also Grover is 30 years old.
Not the unintentional Grover slander.
You know, I have to say, especially as we're approaching this final rooftop battle with Luke, like, this is a terrible movie, This is a terrible adaptation, but also it's really entertaining.
Oh yeah.
And this is the like 5th time I've watched this movie in the last 12 months, and I'm still having a great time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I usually watch this movie at like 3 a.m. when I'm wine drunk.
So you're not
I'll be
having
like
a good
drunk,
time?
and I'll be like, "Oh, watching Percy Jackson's a good idea."
It's a good time. Maybe like just for nostalgia reasons, like mostly. I don't know if I watched it for the first time now in life, I would enjoy it, but I just associate it with like elementary school. And
It's a little campy too.
Wait, how do you get his
It's so
shoes
camp.
back?
Yeah,
How do you do that?
Never lost them.
Two different pairs of shoes.
Ah, 2 shoes.
Percy
I wonder
has
if the other ones are Jordans.
Not Jordans.
You said it. You said it, guys. Titular role. That's it.
Yep. Cheers, Luke.
I'm the lightning thief.
I'm gonna have a good time. I just ordered Chinese food. This is gonna be great.
Where'd you get Chinese food from? Shout out the restaurant.
No, because it's a very local Chinese restaurant right next to my house. I kind of don't want to dox myself, so we're just gonna good Chinese food.
Let's hope it's not like branded bags or boxes now.
No, they have like the generic like American Chinese takeout boxes and stuff.
It's Panda Express, Robert. You can just say it.
Is it like the boxes from the Pixar films?
Yeah, actually, it is.
I'm really annoyed about this part. Sorry, just to go back to the film. The fact that they have it that
How dare.
Annabeth and Luke have no relationship whatsoever, so she's got no issue with fighting this man. I'm like, mate.
I kind of like that.
I love the way that he's asking these questions. He's just like, stop. Luke, why do you want a war with a god?
Let's stop fighting.
He wants the plot
Please,
so bad.
let us hear your opinion.
Logan Lerman is like, please give me some motivation.
Wait, please explain to me how the like Master Bolt misses. Like that seems kind of counterintuitive, right? Like the most powerful weapon in like existence, and he's just like taking like pot shots. He's just like, nah, not right. Like a little bit to the left. Like also, it's not that hard. Like it's a giant explosion.
It's not that hard to use a lightning bolt, idiot.
You blasted me off this rooftop with a lightning bolt? Like it's hard? What?
Get to the chopper.
Okay, but why does Luke in particular just want to take down that one chopper? Like that? Why?
I would say just this comment from Chloe here. We barely have any attachment to Luke because he's in the movie for like 5 minutes at the beginning. Like, yeah. They also
I have more attachment to Luke in this movie than 75% of the other characters.
Yeah,
yeah, just because the actor's entertaining.
That's because there's only 3 other characters.
I feel like it's a little bit like that in the Lightning Thief book too, though, where you get to the final chapter and you're like, wait, he's back?
Wait. The Master Bolt can be deflected by this little demigod sword?
I mean, to be fair, the little demigod sword can deflect a lot of unnecessary BS.
Like, no. Like, this dude is, like, shooting, like, the literal, like, rod of destruction. And, like Percy's sitting over here, like his sword is some sort of lightsaber.
To be fair, it's a demigod using a god's weapon. So I don't think it's going to be that good.
That's true.
A huge question I do have just in general is just the fact that Percy has had no training whatsoever in this film, and yet he's beating a veteran in the form of Luke very easily. And I'm
don't think about it. Just don't.
I mean, he also beat a god in the book.
He's supposed to be he's supposed to be the child of the big three.
Training.
He's supposed to be inherently like 7 times more powerful than everybody else.
Yeah. But this movie, it is no, like, when in the darkest hour and you think the hero is about to die, like a good movie has a way to remind you of like something from the beginning, and then the hero like is. This movie has nothing to call back to like show the character has changed and therefore can win. It's just like now he's gonna do it.
Yep.
If he had lost the fight against Annabeth during the capture of the flag, even though it would have been like a weird moment, like for adaptation reasons, it would have given more like growth to this moment. You know,
why is Luke standing and watching? Like, can we just like the thing explodes and he's not like making? He's literally like has wings. Like he could have easily gotten out.
Yeah.
Ooh, water and electricity is not too good.
I'm like, how is he not getting electrocuted while he's?
Yeah, he's like dead. He's like no longer alive at this moment.
R.I.P. Luke.
This is sick though because it's giving us a little bit of Battle of Manhattan. Like we get to imagine.
There you go. There's money shot number 1.
Yeah.
Hero shot number 1 there.
I love how he drenched him so drenchably that he knocked the shoes off him.
His shoes came untied and fell off of him. But see, like that's the thing. Like they check out like some plot elements, like making sure that his shoes aren't on so he can't just fly away. But then like other elements, they just like do not care about at all.
I think I am the son of Poseidon. So I wasn't sure before.
So I know it's a water trident, but that's still solid enough to like drag Luke to the ocean. So like, is it not solid enough to pierce him in the neck?
I feel like
it was until they got a sequel.
Imagine that he gets rid of the third one, the middle spike, turns into a fork.
Well, the reality, it was more just like they suddenly got greenlit for a second movie, and we're like, oh man.
Were they just waiting there? Were they just like relaxing there, like having like a nice chat about like their life goals and stuff while Percy was like dying?
Yeah, no, honestly, Queen.
The elevator hidden behind the.
Is that the hero Olympus?
It's the doors of death. Where's the elevator music? Where's if you like pina coladas?
They couldn't get the rights for that.
But there's no humor. It's not funny.
I know that should have been a lot slower, like going up. Would have been really good.
It's funny, but in the wrong ways.
Yeah. I feel like the reason why they did it like that is because they were like, hey, maybe we can get an amusement ride and like have this lift be part of an amusement ride of like this terrifying shooting up.
Fran,
they did not consider that.
You're in a call with mostly Americans. This what?
Elevator.
Thank you.
Your ridiculous language.
That you invented.
Look at the speed that they're calmly walking up the stairs. Hurry, and they're just like they're like taking little baby steps, like strolling through.
Chairs. I hate these chairs. These thrones are awful.
Those look so uncomfortable, and they're not thrown like at all.
The way that they are bent awkwardly at like your lower back. You have only yourself to blame.
Queen.
War is not the answer, says the goddess of war.
Battle.
Or battle, yes, correct.
And of strategy as well. She knows this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point my sword at you guys.
They're not unique.
I kind of
outfits.
I kind of hate this really triumphant like horns they got going on. These triumphant trumpets.
Horns.
Yeah, whatever.
Who is this guy meant to be?
So that's Zeus. That's Poseidon. That's Athena.
Is Elizabeth Banks casually Hera?
Casually Hera. Honestly, that would be pretty on brand for Elizabeth.
That guy doesn't really change size. It just gets somewhat a little larger.
He has to have it small so his hands look bigger.
Why does this feel so on brand for something Zeus would do?
We get a look at Hermes? Yep, there's Hermes. Who the hell's Hermes?
It's a random actor, and then they're like, "Nah, we got to get someone important and bring."
He's a random actor who just goes like, when Percy's like, "Yeah, your son hates you because you're a bad."
Wait,
dad.
hold on. Was that Gwyneth Paltrow? Was that? I think that was Gwyneth Paltrow, the blonde.
No way.
I don't think so.
Nah. For a split second in a movie, I don't think so.
Maybe it was a CGI Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh no, that would have been no for the no.
I mean, they got loads of randomly famous actors. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh.
Annabeth.
Why
I
isn't
actually completely-
Athena a famous actress? That doesn't make sense.
Wait, hold up. Why is she looking straight? These people are towering over her, and she's like looking like it
Go
feels
on
like she should
stairs.
definitely be like looking up a bit.
One question I do have is, well, it's not even one question. It was just like a moment of like complete forgetfulness. I completely forgot that Annabeth was called Annabeth for like a split second. I got really confused as to why Athena called her Annabeth.
You're like, that's not Annabeth.
Like,
That's not my
Annabeth.
Annabeth.
What is this? Okay, the person casually leaning in the chair, 100% that's Apollo.
Yeah,
Just like
no,
casually does not give a damn.
I feel that. No, that's great.
The one black actor in this scene is credited as Hephaestus.
I knew they were gonna do that. I saw them and I was like, okay, the one person of color, they're gonna be the quote unquote ugly god in the series, aren't they? That's what they're gonna do here.
Even though the actor in question is quite handsome. I mean, like
Exactly, but what I was meaning is in like that is a thing that they are gonna do, isn't it? Is the character that is classed as unattractive in the books is going to be the only character, the only person of color as a god.
I think some of these other gods are possibly
Okay, hold up. The whole like movie, he's like son of Poseidon, son of Poseidon, son of Poseidon, and then like in the last 5 seconds, he's like, actually, I didn't do it for you. Like, where did this all like whole like thing come from? Because it definitely did not come from like
because
what we saw in the movie.
They
That's
switched
the
from the
first 2 minutes
script
of him hating on
back to the
that.
book.
Although
I
the
wish they
irony
would
of
have
the
mailed Medusa's head to him in this. I think that would have been good too.
Yeah. I would say the irony of the fact here is that they still somehow make Poseidon out to be the nicer person in this, and that Poseidon's like, oh no, I desperately wanted to see, because obviously in the books he tells him you shouldn't have been born, but in this he's like, I desperately wanted to be around you, like, it killed me, blah blah blah, and Percy is being this angsty teenager when in reality it should be the other way around, not the angsty side, but like Poseidon being a dick and Percy being upset and kind of sad about it.
They created
But also
a
being
brand new
respectful.
law.
I feel
Because he was turning
so
too
strongly
human.
that the gods should be famous. Like every single person who's playing a god in the Disney Plus series should be extremely famous, and that they should be playing the gods playing themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like that the gods are taking the form of very famous actors and actresses because they want to like look iconic to like today's beauty standards.
Meta.
So
I
Gwyneth
love
Paltrow can
that.
be Hera trying to be Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh my god, I'm so here for it. I'm gonna do it. It's my channel. I can do what I like. For people who subscribe to my channel, I am actually doing a casting video, and what Erica has just said is very much what I'm doing. So stay tuned because I've got to do the self plug. It's on my channel. I have the right. And additionally, I also want to point out, because I realized I didn't do this, Kate has just brought up the Damn Snack Bar has made a donation. I've also made a donation as well. I wish I could have donated more, but I have no money because I am unemployed and I make no money from anything I do.
What I like to always think about is when people are like, I wish I could have given more. These organizations do a lot more with $1 than you could ever do in your entire life. So whatever you can donate, they're going to make good use of.
Facts. I will take that more. I would. It's getting to that stage, people. It is 2:00 in the morning, and words are difficult.
We'll cover for you, Fran, don't worry.
Thank you. Okay, still, why can't she go into camp?
I guess
Invite
no
her
one,
in.
no one told
That
Percy
ball
that
hasn't
he
been
could,
established at any point in time during
It's
this
supposed to
film.
be established like 4 books from now, aka 4 non-existent movies from now.
I do.
The
I do
subtitles
like,
still
First
spell
book and
Percy
Hellhound
wrong.
comes in.
You know, Percy's outfit reminds me of how like Daniel Radcliffe
All
was
right,
that obnoxious red sweater in Harry Potter, and I don't like it.
Children, I'm afraid I have to head out. I will leave you all to do your finish off the live stream and watch the end of the movie. But unfortunately, I do have a bedtime.
Yep, it is a school night.
So I am like, I can no longer be here. My parents are yelling at me from like over there.
Okay.
I will see you all
Good night, Diego.
later.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
Diego.
Bye.
I just want to point out, I'm looking at the
Adorable.
the actors and actresses of the Lightning Thief movie. There's a credited Dionysus actor.
Stanley Tucci.
Nope, his name is Luke Camilleri.
I reject whatever that was.
Not my Dionysus.
Cheers. Not my Dionysus.
Stanley Tucci was actually one of the best casting choices they made for the second movie.
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion was good, but
Yeah. Honestly, if somehow, some way for the show they can get Pierce Brosnan and Stanley Tucci, they have
no,
their...
they couldn't even get Pierce Brosnan for the second one. He didn't show up for it.
Oof.
They recast Chiron.
Admittedly, they recast him with a guy who is very well known for being a mentor figure. For like, he was the mentor in Buffy. That's the only thing I can think of.
I don't know if he was in anything besides Buffy.
No.
He has played villains before, because he was also the guy in Merlin who played Uther Pendragon.
Wait, you're
Anthony
so
Head.
right.
Hmm.
Merlin was so good.
Fellas, we're about to get... I said fellas, but fellas, we're about to get... I guess hetero baiting, where
Oh, it's the comp het section of the movie.
yeah, you mean the whole movie?
Well, yeah, that
Okay,
was it.
so
But this is like ultra. This is like ultra comp het.
Yeah.
There's one thing that this movie did teach me, and that was how to properly pronounce a lot of the words.
So true.
Yeah, no. At least they didn't go Avatar movie like Ong, or what's it called? I don't know. I can't think of another thing they said wrong in that movie. Soka. Yeah. Kiss. Oh, she took her sword.
Alexandra Daddario does look like a demigod, though. Like, if you told me she was half goddess, I would be like, yeah, you're right.
I believe it. I'm
She's
just
7 feet tall.
They're two very pretty people, and I want them to kiss. It won't be Persebeth for me, but it will be two pretty people. So,
But two pretty people kissing.
yeah.
I feel like she could have been Annabeth. She just, this character was just not written properly.
Yeah. Also, she should have been way younger, because she's 21 playing a 16-year-old at this current point.
I want a headcanon. There were a couple. I don't know if it was lighting or if they actually had like light blue swords. Some of the campers in the background, but I want a headcanon that they're fighting with Minecraft swords.
For me, it's like the drone shot and the epic music tricking you into thinking you watched a good movie.
I would like to shout out that the production manager is named Wendy Williams.
I was just thinking that.
Wendy Williams managed this movie.
Wait, guys, we forget. We can't. I was gonna say let's skip through the credits or whatever. We can't. There's an after credit scene.
There
is.
Disney Plus does let you skip through the credits.
Well, we gotta at least look. All these people.
Wait, I am intrigued.
Are we waiting?
Should we just skip the credits and go to the after credit scene?
Give us a
one person is cast as cute girl.
Oh, there it is.
A bunch of other people are cast as Grover girls.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's mid credit scene.
There's someone cast as Poet.
Poet. Who
There's
was the poet?
Cast as
David L.
cute
Smith.
girlfriend and boyfriend. Like, why is it only cute girlfriend?
After
He could be
credit
a cute
scene,
boyfriend.
lads.
Percy Jackson actually invented the post-credit scene.
This is part of the MCU.
Iron Man did come before
Harry
this movie.
Styles is about to
I
pop out of the
think you'll
box.
find
guys.
Shrek 2 invented the post-credit scene.
Shrek 2
If
invented
you want the
these.
real answer, it was like a movie in the
open the
70s.
refrigerator. Honestly,
Thank you for your facts, Samuel.
my ADHD would be like, I can't open the fridge. Bet opens fridge and Alma Stone.
Oh, you're spoiling the scene.
And that's Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. The
Bam.
live action.
Amazing.
Does it deserve applause?
I'm surprised it didn't win Best Picture.
I had a great time.
I had a great
Me
time.
too.
No. It's just it's a
It's a
bad
movie.
Percy Jackson movie, but it's an enjoyable like adventure movie.
Full disclosure, I'm totally gonna go watch the second one after I leave.
I honestly think I will too.
It's on HBO Max for those who care.
Are we considering this is kind of our post-credit scene? Can we like tease next year's live stream where we just watch the second one?
Oh, I was gonna say we need to do this again. So like same time next year for the sequel. I totally.
What are we
be
doing
down.
for the? What about the summer solstice?
The summer solstice?
Look at that.
Oh
'cause
yeah. Oh,
this is the
solstice.
winter solstice.
Yeah.
I think that Seaweed Brain will have completed the Heroes of Olympus sometime early next summer, so we'll have to do a big party circumstance. Probably there will be
Yes.
trivia.
Oh yeah.
Wait, was
I
there
will
any
make it really,
trivia in
really
this live stream? Did I miss the trivia?
Here's trivia question number 1: Who was the best actor in the movie?
There
Logan
wasn't
Lerman.
one.
Luke.
Correct. No,
Oh.
no. The answer is no one. Hold on.
Oh, I think their Chinese food is here.
Yes, which would probably mean I'm probably gonna log off so you guys don't see me eat food. But this
That
was great.
is
This was
fair.
fun. Hey, here's to literally tell.
Got Chinese delivery. Well, yeah, no. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for joining us. And again, if you have the means and the time and you haven't yet, feel free to donate. If you can't donate today, donate anytime, any place, next year, in a month from now, 2 weeks from now. You can also become a patron of their podcast and support their organization that way, or you can just follow and subscribe on Spotify or Apple Podcasts to the Red Nation.
Click the links.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that. My mom was like, "Hey, your food's here."
Oh, Mom.
It's all good.
She's lovely, but not a good time.
But yes, for everyone, of course, it's still in the pinned comment. I believe it should stay there. But for people who missed it, obviously you'll be watching this back later.
Down in the doobly doo.
Yeah, all the information is also going to be in the description box down below for anyone who is watching this later who wasn't able to make the actual live stream. And yeah, we'll possibly end up doing this again because this was a lot of fun. Like maybe do the sequel either on the summer solstice or like next year's winter solstice. And oh my god, we could do a watch along for the TV show when it comes out as well.
Oh yeah, given.
Definitely.
We're
And,
gonna
like,
be
you
watch
know-
party, Instagram live, everyone's streaming the second the episode drops at 3 a.m. on a Thursday.
Oh yeah.
8
Absolutely.
a.m. over
Absolutely.
here, baby.
Speaking
that'd
of
be
dropping
morning
at
for
3
us.
a.m. dropping at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday, Hawkeye episode 6.
Yes.
More Yelena!
Bye, everyone.
Echo.
Thanks to everyone for watching. I do have to go now. But yes,
Oh.
please, everyone,
Bye,
donate
Samuel.
to the Red Nation. It'd be great.
Bye, Samuel.
It's great to
So
see
nice
everyone.
meet you.
Bye, Samuel.
Bye.
And
What
yeah,
do we think
seriously.
they're hiding? Sorry.
Oh,
Can we make a guess as to what Samuel and Diego are hiding?
oh, they
Um,
100%.
They're in
Have
the
been
show.
They are
Yeah.
going to be like extras in the show. 100%.
No, but I feel like maybe they won't be extras. Maybe
No, they've
Becky
got writing
Byron saw my
credits.
tweet that they should be Connor and Travis Stoll.
Oh yeah, that I could totally.
That would
see
be
that as
so
well, actually.
good.
Oh my god,
My
I
favorite
can, they've
game
definitely
is-
been cast. They've been cast in something.
What's funny is that out of all of us, I think they're the only ones who still have access maybe to Rick's like contact information because Rick got rid of all his his publicly available contact info.
They've come into the comments. They've come into the comments where.
Sounds exactly like someone who's hiding something.
Yeah, we don't
Exactly
believe
someone
you. We do not
who's
believe a
hiding.
word.
My favorite game is one of the Half-Blood Report boys hiding from us.
My original guess was when we heard them like defending the whole Disney situation. I was like, okay, so Diego's been cast as Percy. Samuel is maybe one of the Stoll brothers, or they've both been the Stoll brothers. Like it's one
They're
of the
both
other.
going to play blackjack. One of them is the head of the horse, and the other one is the butt, and they'll be in the middle.
Nah, they'll be George and Martha.
Oh my god, wait. Yes.
Who would be Martha and who would be George? That's the question.
Obviously, Diego is Martha.
Exactly.
Also, they could technically change it to
And Martha's the
George and
sensible one,
Martin.
so
George and
Samuel's Martha.
Martin would work as well. George and Martin, I'd be down for.
George Martin.
George and Martin, my
Exactly. I'm so glad you got my reference.
What is that a reference to? It's in my brain. Oh wait. Oh, never mind.
Well, great.
But yeah, seriously, for everyone who's watching and still here as well and sticking with us for 2 and a bit hours, thank you so much. For those who have donated to the Red Nation, legends. For those who can't, completely understand that is not always in everyone's wheelhouse. As long as you're sharing, that could also be a thing. If you can't donate, share the Red Nation support link thing on all your social media platforms if you're able to let people know about what they do and where they can support the Red Nation and so on and so forth, because even if you can't donate, as long as you are spreading the word, that is something, and that is all we can ask for at the end of the day as well.
Hey,
And
super late fun fact. You can watch Percy Jackson the Lightning Thief on Hulu.
That's not helpful anymore, Robert.
I know, that's why I said it's a super late fun fact.
It's not that anyone could hear the movie over us talking anyway, so let's do a double feature. Everybody cue it right back up. We'll see you on Hulu.
Go again.
Round 2, baby. All right.
Round 2 in complete silence.
See y'all.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you guys as well for coming onto this. It's been a lot of fun. I appreciate you all taking the time to join me for the stream as well. This has been
Thanks for
a
setting
lot
it
of
up,
fun.
Fran.
Thanks.
I am the tech genius.
Remember, if you donated, message us and I'll make you a meme. That's your incentive.
Second this. There we go. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo!
Ooh,
right,
hold on.
okay.
Let me end.